So this is the new patch, the Mistwoods update. Thursday, it's actually Friday where I'm living already. I stayed awake. It's freaking 6 a.m. I stayed awake all night because I wanted the goddamn patch. And here it is, the patch. First of all, there's a new hero. That's the first thing they're starting with here. It's a ranged, nuker, disable, escape. I think we're gonna skip the hero first. And we're just gonna look at the patch notes, and then like we'll go back to the hero later and see what it does. Because I'm more interested in like all the other stuff for now, right? The new hero, you know, some of you might like it, most of you probably won't. We're gonna look at the cool, juicy stuff. All right. So let's start off right away. The patch is amazing. This really is like Christmas. We're not even getting anything. We just get like a bunch of text on a website and we get to play the game later, and we're all so excited like little children, dude. This is an interest. This is so insane. Oh, announce on stream? Okay. Yo, this is actually insanity for sure though. But yep, let's go with it. All right, first things first, we got an Agony Shards. What is this? Added a new item, Agony Shard. Costs 1,400 gold. All heroes have their own custom shard upgrades as part of this update, which permanently adds a new ability or improves an existing one. Can be purchased starting at 20 minutes and gets consumed immediately when it's given to your hero, like Aghanim's Blessings. Wow, that's sick. You can now check what Scepter and Shard upgrades do for the selected hero directly in the hero UI next to their abilities, as well as which ones are active. Consumed Scepter buffs no longer show up as a buff icon mixed in with other buffs. All clicking on Scepter and Shard UI will notify allies whether he's selected. Holy crap. So they either it upgrades your spell or adds another. They literally added a whole new like mechanic to Dota. This game is already complicated with a bunch of millions of different things, and now every hero can upgrade one of their spells or has a new spell on top of also their Aghanims. Right? Is that it? That's insane. That's actually insane. Oh, like this. Here's their thing. So you hover over the Aghanims, right? Like they're doing it in this video. You see Aghanim Shard, and that's the Aghanim Scepter. Aghanim Scepter gives you overclocking, and Aghanim Shard gives you jetpack, whatever. So for 1,400 gold at 20 minutes, you get an instant upgrade. So in the next patch, I'm really betting that there's going to be a lot of Aghanim Shards that are going to be really big, and people are going to be looking to buy that at 20 minutes and then instantly going to fight right after. Holy smokes. So in this update, they're not actually, it seems like they're not really looking to change the map, but this update is pretty much all about heroes, right? That's what it looks like. So how people play the map is going to be very similar, but the heroes and what change, like what they get buffed and whatever, is going to change like the dynamic of the game. But I think how people play the game will still be pretty similar, because they oftentimes update in like two separate patches, where one patch is like for heroes and the other patch is for like map changes. Yo, that's sick. 1,400 gold is a lot though at 20 minutes. That is true, but only if the spell is actually worth it, right? So we're gonna read it and see how it is. Alright, hero changes. Abaddon first. Apothec Shield cast reduced. Borrow Time Scepter. So there's gonna be a lot of these heroes where it's like little changes. We're not gonna go into like too much detail of the little changes because it's not gonna be like as relevant. We'll call it like small buff or like small nerf, or if it's like a big buff, then we'll actually acknowledge it. But so far, like Borrow Time Scepter, like this is like super minor buff. Like Abaddon barely buys Scepter to begin with. Level 15 talent change, like it's like +2 more damage on Mistcoil. Like this is like minor buff, so we're just gonna call it minor buff. Level 15 talent change to 65 damage. That's actually a pretty big buff for Abaddon. Level 15 talent, like giving damage. Level 20 talent, 8 armor. Level 25 talent, the Mistcoil AoE increases small buffs. Apothec Shield, this is the shard. So every hero has a shard ability, guys. That is wicked. So we're gonna see like 120 whatever, you know, new abilities. Apothec Shield upgrade Causes Mist Coil and Apothic Shield to apply a Curse of Avernus stack on enemies. Increases base slow by 6%. Wow. That is insane. So not only will the Apothic Shield, when it pops, it creates a stack on everyone. That means you will get to silence that hero like 3 hits sooner. So if you keep chasing someone, you keep coiling them, eventually they will not only be slowed a lot, they will also be silenced after 4 hits. So this spell is like a chase spell for Abaddon. It's pretty cool as a core Abaddon. Like, that could be really nice. I'm not sure how much impact it would do. Like, we won't be sure about any of these spells. Maybe there's some that we can like guarantee, oh man, that thing is broken. But it's pretty cool upgrade, right? Like, this is an actual upgrade. I don't know, this might be better than his Agonins, to be honest. That's insane. That is actually legit. That is actually legit. Alright, let's go on. Let's keep going. There's so many things here. We want to try to get through everything at a decent time. Let's keep going. Unstable Concoction mana cost reduced. Good buff. Unstable Concoction cooldown reduced. Good buff. Acid Spray damage increased. Very good buff. Wow. What? They must be nerfing something on this guy, because those are good ass buffs right now. Acid Spray first damage instance now immediate. Wow. Good buff. Gold cap reduced. There we go. There's the nerf. Just a little small nerf, not an enormous nerf. Very small nerf on his Alchemist Gold. If an ally already has a Scepter buff or the item, it refunds them based on which version they have, either 4.2. Holy smokes! Now you don't have to worry about having an Agonims. The Alchemist can buy an Ags for you, and you get gold back. Then you use that gold to buy another item. What? Why? That is insane for the late game. That is absolutely nutty for the late game. Anyway, moving on. Alchemist granted Scepter buffs provide the full stat bonus as well. Disgusting. Oh my god, you get HP, you get mana, you get the stats. That is insane. That is insane buffs. Absolutely crazy for Alchemist. Scepter damage, spell amp bonus reduced. That's pretty fair from all the other buffs. That's okay. Level 20 talent reduced from 30 cleats to 20. Nah, it doesn't really matter. But your Alchemist is big time. Alchemist was already like on the rise in some regions. This is a big time buffs. Berserker Potion grants Berserker Potion, throws a potion at the target ally. So this is a new ability. It's not an upgrade to ability. Throws a potion at the target ally, applying a basic dispel and granting plus 50 attack speed and 40 regen for 10 seconds. 800 range, cooldown 45, mana cost 125. So here it is on the side. We can see it. Toss it in, but it gives it gives it to an ally, right? So it gives them 50 attack speed and 40 HP regen. I mean, it's not bad. It dispels them. It doesn't look that good, honestly, unless you're playing like a support Alchemist. But if you're a core Alchemist, you're gonna get this shard eventually anyway. It can help. Like a base dispel is always gonna be good. 40 HP regen, that's 400 health. That's a 400 HP heal as well. Pretty good, but I mean, you can use it on yourself. Oh, I did not read that part. I just stopped at the mana cost. You can use it on yourself. That means you can remove Vessel from yourself. Augurs? That's pretty nice. You can remove slows from yourself, and it gives yourself attack speed. That's insane. That's actually insane. I just read the part where you can use it on himself. Yeah. Okay. I didn't read that part. Alright. Ancient Apparition. Ice Blast. But Alchemist big time, boys. He's going on my A-list at this point. But we'll see if other things are OP too. Apparition. Ice Blast max travel time improved from 2 seconds to 1.75. Max travel time. So does that make it faster? Dude, that's gonna mess with a lot of people who play Apparition. Like whenever you change like the projectile speeds of your shit, like it really messes with you in the beginning. Chilling Touch mana cost reduced 30, 50, 70, 90 to 30, 45, 60, 75. That's pretty good. Just like small buff. Agnim's Shard. Ice Vortex upgrade. Cause Ice Vortex to deal 40 DPS and reduce attack speed by 20. No way. Are you serious? Yo, this allows you to farm on Apparition now. You can buy the shard and just use it to like push lanes out too. And it's so cheap. Yeah, that's pretty good. Plus, Ice Vortex already reduces the enemy's magic resistance. That's pretty good. I think it's good. I'm not so sure if support position 5s will buy it, because you're investing 1.4k into this instead of buying like a good team item. This is like a very selfish upgrade for shard, that's for sure. So, but it should be okay at some point if you want to like farm, you need items or something on apparition. You can use Ice Vortex to farm. For that reason, it's pretty good. Anti-Mage Scepter got reworked. Cool. So mana break max reduced by a little bit. Level 15 talent agility to armor. Yo, that's pretty good. But that's also with the cooldown or cast range of Anti-Mage's Blink. I forgot what it was. Oh, they changed the Blink cast range to 300. Yeah, you're still gonna get this one, I think. But 8 armor is a lot though. If you play against PA or Slaughter, you probably will get 8 armor. Level 20 talent changed from Blink Uncontrollable to plus 0.1 mana void damage multiplier. Ah, that's not that good. Scepter rework now grants Blink Fragment. Blinks an illusion at the target enemy or location and attacks them for 7 seconds. Uses Blink's cast range. Illusions cannot be controlled. Deal 50% damage, take 250. Casting counterspell, also cast it on the fragment illusion. Dude, that sounds so annoying. Like, you just put an illusion in front of someone, you click counterspell and they think it's the real one. Plus, you can burn your mana. Yeah, that's pretty epic though. Alright, Agony Shard ability. Counterspell upgrade. Successful counterspell creates an illusion attacking the caster for 5 seconds. Removes counterspell's mana cost. Bruh, are you for real? You're just gonna spam counterspell non-stop and it keeps creating illusions and gives you vision of people? This is a good upgrade, no joke. Because Anti-Mage actually has mana problems. One of the reasons why he doesn't spam counterspell. But what you do with this is like every time your blink is like 2 seconds left, you're gonna always click your counterspell before you blink. So if anybody tries to jump you before your blink is up, they're always gonna get hit with the counterspell and it costs no mana. That's a good upgrade for AM. Still pretty bad hero because of like farming stuff, but maybe the patch will change. Because he still needs to farm for 20 minutes and doesn't really do a whole lot in most games. But we'll see. Arc Warden. Strength gain reduced by 2. Scepter reworked. After impacting an enemy, Spark Wraiths now spawn a new Wraith, which then starts its activation period. Has a 3-second spawn delay. Duplicated Wraiths do not duplicate again. Okay, it doesn't really sound that amazing. But maybe it's good if you have like a bunch planted there. We'll see how it works eventually. Level 10 talent, cast range reduced. Level 15 talent, cooldown reduced. Level 15 talent, attack speed reduced. Talent change to plus 150 spark rate damage. And level 25 talent, spark rate damage to plus 12 seconds. Tempest double duration. That's a big, that level 25, that's a big talent. 12 plus 12 seconds on your Tempest double duration. That's kind of big. Now you have to kill that illusion every time, or else it's just going to destroy in the fight. Last too long. Magnetic field upgrade for a shard. Magnetic field now pushes enemies out of the area at cast time and provides allies in it with plus 20 magic resist. Yo, that's sick. Oh damn, that's pretty big. The 20% magic resist is big time. Not only for your ally, but you yourself. 20% magic resist on yourself? That's a lot. For just 1,400 gold. Like, pipe gives you 10, and you know how much that costs. Nice. Pretty good. Everyone's just gonna start sitting in the bubble. For Abacore sounds sus. Is it worth 1,400? We'll see. But I think it's more like just having the option to be able to use that or have that is like pretty big, right? Like just giving yourself an option. Like apparition, maybe you need more lane shove. Like now you have an option to have lane shove. Not like you're sitting there without lane shove and you're just like worthless, right? You can at least buy it. Oh my god, we're only on Axe. Axe Battle Hunger cast range rescaled. Wow, that's a lot of cast range at level 4. Scepter rework. Berserker Call applies Battle Hunger to affected units. Battle Hunger also reduces enemies' armor by 7. Berserker's Call applies Battle Hunger. Battle Hunger also reduces enemies' armor by 7 and grants you 7 per affected target. Half on creeps. Lowers Berserker Call cooldown by 2. Yo, Axe Scepter is wicked. After Blade Mail, like hungering everyone with Blade Mail is enormous. It slows them, reduces their armor by 7. You're applying Desolator to everybody just because of the hunger and the call. Dude, this is one of the best scepters. And it reduces your best spell too. A BKB lockdown spell, getting the cast reduced by 2. And you get armor for the heroes that get hungered. Alright. Level 10 talent changed. Reduced to mana. Level 15 mana to movement speed. And level 15 attack procs counter helix to plus 300 health. Okay. Attack changes from attacking procs counter helix. Like, I'm so happy about that. People kept playing carry axe. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Agony Shard ability, counter helix upgrade. Causes your attacks to have a chance to proc a counter helix. Attack procs ignore counter helix. God damn it, we're gonna see more carry axes or something. That's what this is. Please no, I don't want carry axe. You can start the Dota update. We'll leave it. We're probably not gonna be playing Dota tonight anyway. It's freaking 6 a.m. for me, but I wanted to go through the patch notes. Alright. Next on Bane. Putty. Night vision improved to 1200. Ooh, nice. So you can get sleeps easier. Bane sap damage changed to back to pure. God bless. Bane starts to suck because of the magic damage. They brought the damage back to 300 like it used to be. Bane sap scepter no longer improves the cast point. Bane sap cast point reduced from 0.4 to 0.2. Fiend's grip damage type changed to pure. Ooh, that's big. Fiend's grip damage reduced just because it's pure now. Swap the nightmare and enfeeble hotkeys. I can't remember what they were anyway. Reworked Enfeeble reduces all attack damage by 55% at max, regeneration by 55%, and cast speed by 30%. Whoa, that's annoying. It reduces their cast speed. You get your cast speed reduced? That's terrible. Last 8 seconds. Does not pierce spell immunity. Cooldown 20, 16, 12, 8. Cast range 1100. Mana cost 70 at max. That's a lot of cast range. 1100 cast range is a lot. That's a pretty good, like, Lincoln's Breaker even. And pretty cheap mana too. Very interesting spell. I have a feeling this might get reworked, like balanced later. Bane is pretty good now. Bane is gonna be really good because the pure damage and this stuff. Low fit and talent increase 9% spell amp to 12%. 12% on pure damage. That's pretty good. Pass range 100 and brain sap back to 150. Fiend's Grip upgrade. Fiend's Grip now creates an uncontrollable illusion that is also channeling Fiend's Grip on the target. Illusion takes 750% incoming damage and immediately dies if it is interrupted. Multiple Fiend's Grip effects do not stack on the target. Oh wow. So you use Fiend's Grip and another one is Fiend Gripping and then you can attack the target now. Or like you can walk away. You can Fiend's Grip someone and then get yourself out of there while your illusion is Fiend's Gripping. And if they get stunned, then they die anyway. What is this? We're playing Dota 3. I don't know what to think of this one, but we're actually playing Dota 3. Do you think Tinker will be meta? Once we get there, we'll see. I am not in India, dude. I'm in the Philippines. Alright, Bat Rider. Base armor increased by 1. Sticky Napalm no longer does less damage to creeps. Oh, wow. Sticky Napalm damage per stack reduced from 10, 15, 20, 25 to 6, 12, 18, 24. Oh my god. You know, because of this, like, Bat Rider is gonna farm even faster. That's crazy. Sticky Napalm turn rate slow reduced. So it's a bit weaker level 1, obviously. Sticky Napalm radius increased to 450 in the end. That's a lot. Firefly movement speed decreased. Small nerf. Flaming Lasso cooldown increased to 120, 115, 110. Nerfed. Flaming Lasso cast range increased. Buffed. Flaming Lasso Scepter secondary range increased. Small buff. Level 20 talent increased from 25 to 30. Level 20 talent cooldown to 2 flame break charges. Ooh, that's pretty nice. But the cooldown, losing your cooldown reduction is pretty bad though for Batrider. Level 25 talent minus 10 second flame break to minus 35 flaming lasso cooldown. That's a big one. Having 35 seconds less on your flaming lasso cooldown is enormous. You're gonna take that. Okay, shard upgrade. Lasso upgrade. Allows flaming lasso to be cast on an allied hero, granting them 80% damage reduction. Has 20-second cooldown when used on allies. What? It's time to get griefed, guys. There's tiny airlines. Now I present to you Batrider Airlines. Get your free Corona right here at Batrider Airlines. Drag you into the enemy fountain, drop you off, and has a 20-second cooldown. But that's pretty cool though. 80% damage reduction. I don't know. I can see some interesting use for it because the cooldown's only 20 seconds. You don't have that massive cooldown anymore when you use it. Bro, I never went to sleep. It has so many saves now. That's pretty scary. Beastmaster. I mean, this thing, this 80% damage reduction, like you can use it inside of a black hole. If you have Aether Lens, you can use it on like a Faces, someone who got jumped by Faces Void in a Chrono, like roared. It's like a friggin' like I don't know, Oracle save at this point. Beastmaster. Wild access damage per axe increase, small buff. Level 15 talent 200 Hawk to plus 3 mana regen. Level 20 talent 450 health to 50 wild axe damage. That's pretty good. Level 25 talent 100 axe damage to plus 350 health. Beastmaster controlled units. Affects Beastmaster and all of his summon units. I mean, it's okay. It's not like that big of a deal, honestly. Call the Wild Hawk upgrade. Hawks become controllable and gain die bomb. Channels for 1 second, revealing itself, and then flies towards the target enemy, dealing 175 damage and stunning them for 1 second, killing the hawk. So you can control the bird. It's like the old Beastmaster, who can control, you can just fly anywhere on the map. But this dive bomb is pretty crazy because you can cancel TPs while you're hunting someone, invisible hawk. I mean, it's pretty sick actually. Like this is gonna be the most toxic, like when you were able to micro your bird anywhere you wanted, it was so cancerous. People had to buy gems early in the game just because of that. So now you have that ability, and on top of that, the hawk can cancel TPs. This might be the most subtle one, but it's pretty damn OP, bro. This is actually an OP ability. Bloodseeker. Base introduced from 21 to 17. Blood Rage HP cost reduced. Blood Rage attack speed increased. Yeah, I mean, Blood Rage is a pretty bad spell, honestly. So they have to buff it. Blood Right damage reduced. That was way too strong for a pure damage spell. Blood Right cooldown increased. Blood Right mana cost increased. Wow, they killed Bloodseeker, by the way. This will actually kill Bloodseeker. Thirst non-hero heal increased. Thirst no longer provides half heal when within 300 range of dying creeps. Thirst now provides full heal rather than half when within 300 range of dying heroes. Thirst heal, hero heal reduced just a bit. Rupture mana cost reduced. So small buff there. Rupture damage increased because level 1 Rupture was pretty ass. Level 25 talent reduced from -5. I think this actually killed Bloodseeker. These nerfs are gonna kill Bloodseeker. Blood Rage upgrade. Blood Rage attacks now deal 1.5% of the target's max health as pure damage and heals you for that amount. Okay, shard upgrade is actually, but you have to use Blood Rage though. But it heals you. Blood Rage attacks now deal 1.5% of the target's max health. Dude, that's insane. What if you use this on an ally, right? You can like destroy these tanky heroes. Like a percentage based damage dealer that also gets healed. Like if you use this on like a lifestealer or something, it's gonna be pretty OP. But other than that, like the Bloodseeker itself kind of sucks though. Like his early game sucks a lot now. But I mean, I was just thinking like it's a percentage based upgrade. Like that's pretty huge. But to be honest, his early game sucks, so he's not really gonna have a good game anyway. Like compared to what he is right now. Right now he has an amazing early game. That's why people pick it. Alright, Bounty Hunter. Base move speed increased by 5. Cool. Int rescaled from 90.2 to really cool. Shadow Walk slow increased. Okay. Alright, I'm liking it so far. Track speed radius increased to 12. Bro, Bounty Hunter is a main. I love this hero. Agony Shards ability. Allies now gain 50% of track speed boost. Provides 800 vision around the target for your team. Dude, this is 2015 Bounty Hunter with the Agony Shards ability. 2015 Bounty Hunter was the most broken hero of that patch. You know why? Because track gave you 800, gave you vision. It gave you flying vision of the hero. Bro, if I'm playing Bounty, I'm buying Agony Shards upgrade instantly. Instantly. Anything that provides vision is OP. That's insane. This Bounty upgrade is actually insane. The Bounty got buffed big time for sure. Alright, Brewmaster. That's a lot of text. Base Agi reduced. So small nerf. Drunken Brawler now passively provides evasion, critical strike, chance. Oh, interesting. So he got the evasion back, and crit strike 190% damage. So it's the old Drunken Brawler. Can now be activated to provide 3x chance for evasion and crit strike, alternate between 20% slow and 40%. Oh, it's also got that too. Cool. The normal Drunken Brawler. That's nice. I like it. Brawler cooldown increased. Primal split Earth Brewlings. So pretty much buffs on all of the Primal split Brewlings. I'm trying to check for any reduced. Storm got reduced a little bit of HP, I think. Right here we see that. But apart from that, everything else actually got buffed up for Brewmaster, which is pretty nice. And Fire Brewling has 30% statuses. Alright, cool. Scepter rework. Primal Split now has 2 charges and can be cancelled at any time. Your hero forms back on whichever Brewlings you cancelled it from. Charge replenish time is equal to the normal cooldown. Huh, interesting. So you get 2 splits. That's very nice. And you can become you can get out of the split form anytime. That's actually really cool scepter, honestly. Level 10 talent change to slow. Clap slow to 30% cinder brew damage. 50% manages to 350 health. Drunken Brawler crit to 80%. And minus 65 primal split cooldown to Brewlings gain Drunken Brawler passive. Oh, that's a pretty cool one. Agony Shards upgrade ability is an upgrade for Primal Split. Primal Split now creates a Void Brewling. Has Astral Pulse ability, affecting enemies in 500 AoE. Applies a 20, 30, 40% slow and disarms for 2.5 seconds. So you get a 4th Brewling that has HP damage, can disarm the enemy, and slow them for 40% for 2.5 seconds. Okay, that's insane. Like, how many Brewmasters are we gonna see with Ag Shard ability and Scepter now? And like a bunch of auras. Yo, Brew's actually wicked. He's actually wicked. That's so cool, dude. That is actually so cool. Yeah, they don't know you're gonna form on the Earth Bloom, but you need the Scepter first. So if you have Scepter, you're actually way harder to kill now. Bristleback. Warpath bonus damage increased. Okay, small buff. Vicious Nasal Goo Scepter now also increases max stack to 8. Nasal Goo Scepter radius increased to 950. Level 15 time plus 5 max Goo stacks to plus 15 attack speed. Okay, that's pretty weak. But these are pretty good buffs. Aghanim's Shard ability. Hairball. Yucks. Grants Hairball. Coughs a quill-filled hairball towards the target location. Erupts at the location, hitting enemies in a 700 radius with goo and 2 quills. Cast range 1500. So it's like a long range. It's like a long range goo. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I'm not so sure you're gonna buy Hairball early game on Bristleback, because you'd rather buy items that help you live first and tank up. But later on, you'll probably buy Hairball. It doesn't really look interesting, this Hairball ability, honestly. Like, getting 2 stacks of quills on your opponent right away is pretty cool, but it's still not that interesting, I think. Because this doesn't give you any stats, right? And Bristleback is all about having HP and stats. So you're harder to kill. Not do damage. He doesn't care about dealing damage. He does it naturally. Right, Broodmother, agility gain. So this is actually the first Ag Shard ability that I'm like, probably not gonna buy it on 20 minutes. Broodmother, agility gain reduced. Okay, Silken Bola, new ability. Grants Silken Bola, consumes 1 spin web charge and roots the target enemy for 2 seconds. Oh wow. It's like a lotus. It works with your Aghanims. Again, there's another hero who will not be buying Ag Shard upgrade at minute 20. That's for sure. Like, Brood also needs like items like damage and stats and stuff. Is not interested in this ability, that's for sure. Like, obviously some heroes are gonna buy it at 20 minutes. Most heroes probably won't end up buying it, because for 1400 gold you can get a lot of stats or something like that. Centaur One Runner. Stampede duration rescaled from 4. Okay, Stampede damage increased to 200, 250, 300% strength. Level 10 plus 40 damage to plus 1 second Stampede. Double Edge. Causes Double Edge to increase your strength by 15%. What? Wait, what? Causes Double Edge to increase your strength by 15% per hero hit for 12 seconds. Duration refreshes per stack. Up to 5 stacks. Slows enemies by 15% for 2 seconds. Oh, that's cool. So it's like Timber. You know, when Timber takes your strength, the Double Edge gives you strength. Huh. I think you probably do buy Double Edge, because you can keep stacking it, right? You can have like 75% of your strength if you get it stacked 5 times. And it slows them for a little bit, which is kind of nice. I mean, I think you buy it on Centaur after you have like Blink, Pipe, Crimson, or whatever. You get those 3, you can buy the Shard upgrade. Why not? Or maybe not even those 3. You just get like Blink, Vanguard, Hood, or Vanguard, Hood, Blink, whatever, and then you can buy this if you want to. It's just it's kind of luxury, but I can see it being really, really good. Where can I find the download link for Dota 3? What do you think about Blink upgrades? Blink upgrades? I haven't seen it yet. I'm getting there, dude. I'm still like going hero by hero. We're on CK right now. Okay, Chaos Knight has no other changes but the upgrade. Chaos Bolt creates a phantom illusion. Attacking the target for the duration of the stun increases cast range by 300. 300 increase on cast range is pretty interesting, but definitely not buying that at 20 minutes. Definitely not buying that at 20 minutes. It's just like a meh upgrade. Chen, Divine Favor no longer has an active component. Oh. You can't TP your teammate anymore. Holy Persuasion can now be cast on an already converted unit to teleport it to you, or it can be cast on your own hero to teleport all creeps to you. Damn. Okay. Level 10 talent increased to 175 health. Talent increased. Cast range. Level 15 talent. Divine Favor cooldown to plus 12 penny 10 slow. Level 25 talent change from plus 4 Holy Persuasion to plus 3 Holy Persuasion. Max units and 3 charges. 3 charges. Wow, you can take 3 creeps right away. That's interesting. Divine Favor upgrade allows Divine Favor to be cast on an ally, teleporting them back home after 6 seconds. Cooldown 35, mana cost 200, cast range 500, purgeable, cannot target spell immune allies. Purgeable. Oh, it's like the old Chen, where you just send someone home and they zip in. Dude, this is the old Chen, where people abused it with Storm Spear, where you just like send them home and it just zips in. You can like dive into the enemy base while being sent home and just try to kill everyone, and then boom, you're back. I mean, definitely not buying that at 20 minutes, unless you have a Storm Spear on your team. Why is CK not meta yet? He hasn't. He is meta. CK is meta. Just people in Europe are not playing it. But he is meta. Like in SEA, he's played quite a lot. Oh, no. I was awake the whole time waiting for patch. Clinks. Base mana regen reduced. Level 10 talent changed. From Skeleton Walk exit to plus 8 agility. Level 20 talent changed from kills reset death pact to minus 10 strafe cooldown. Skeleton Walk upgrade causes Skeleton Walk to create 2 burning army skeletons on exit. That's good. Clinks needed something. I mean, it's like his Agonyms. Wait, what the hell is Clink's Agonyms now? I can't remember what Clink's Agonyms is right now. But this is pretty much what his old Ags was. So this was his old Ags, but costs less. Yeah, I'll be playing Dota tomorrow. Yeah. Interesting. So that's pretty good. Like, it's a lot of DPS. We'll see how people play it. Clockwork, level 25 talent change. Magic resist to spell immunity while inside power cogs. Yo, that's wicked. That's actually wicked for Clockwork. What the hell? Agony Shard ability. Jetpack, new ability. Grants Jetpack rising up and grants flying vision, flying movement, and 15% movement speed, but significantly reduces ability to turn. Ew. Hurts your ability to turn. But you can fly over hills though. Last 6 seconds. You are disarmed during the flight. Casting hookshot ends this buff. Cooldown 25, mana cost 150. I mean, it's pretty cool, like going over cliffs and stuff, but I don't think people are gonna buy this at 20 minutes. This is like a luxury item for sure. No one's gonna buy this at 20 minutes, especially because it reduces your ability to turn. Like, if that wasn't the case, then I think it would be way better, but because it has some kind of a drawback, I don't think this is something that people are gonna buy like early on. Ruman's upgrade is pretty shitty. Yeah, it's shitty until you have Ags though, I think. You won't need it later. Clock's Aegis steals are gonna be sick. I mean, it's already hard to steal Aegis because people like know to block your hooks and stuff though. Alright, Crystal Maiden, let's check it out. Frostbite damage interval changed to 0.25. Ooh. Okay. Frostbite DPS changed to a fixed 25 per tick rather than being defined by its total damage. Same overall damage to both heroes and creeps normally, but affect things that change spell duration like her talents and statuses. Frostbite upgrade reduces frostbite cooldown by 1 second and allows it to be cast on yourself, reducing incoming damage by 70% for the duration. Allows casting frostbite while channeling as long as a valid target is in range. That's pretty cool. I mean, you can't use it on your allies though to save them, but it's pretty cool on you. Right? Again, not something that it does reduce the cooldown by 1. It's not super amazing. I really don't imagine people buying this at 20 minutes as well. Like, you need to buy items on CM. You're a position 5 most likely, and you need items to like help your teammates. But once you have like items to help your teammates or yourself, then you'll probably buy Frostbite to save yourself if the enemy keeps trying to go on you. But I mean, okay, this is the thing though, guys. I know 70% is broken, but it goes on cooldown. You're no longer using it on the enemy. This is good when you're playing against BKB heroes. When heroes have BKBs and then they go on you with BKBs, that's the only time you're gonna frostbite yourself. If you're not frostbiting yourself when the enemy has BKB, like most likely you're just stunned and dead. Or you want to use it on the enemy. So like this is not a 20-minute item, that's for sure, but you will buy it later to like stop BKB heroes from going on you. Like, would I have this or would I rather have like a Glimmer Cape or a Force Staff, right? Like that's what you gotta think. Dispellable? Yeah, of course. Frostbite is definitely dispellable. Darkseer. Ion Shell radius increased. Level 15 talent changed from Ion Shell provides health to 6 armor, 8 armor to +1 second wall of replica slow. Scepter rework causes Ion Shell to have 2 charges, increases duration by 20 seconds, and provides 350 health. That's crazy. Yo, that's actually wicked. His Scepter is insane. His Scepter is like a Midas on crack. Because what you're gonna do with the Scepter is you're gonna use it on a creep, has extra HP, is gonna go to the next creep wave, is gonna keep killing the wave one after the other. You could kill 2 creep waves with 1 Ion Shell. Duration. That's insane. Alright, Aghanim's Shard ability. Normal Punch. Grants normal punch, passive cooldown attack. Causes your next attack on a hero to knock an illusion out of them and stun them for up to 2 seconds. Stuns them for 2 seconds. Knock back for 350 distance. And deal 250 damage based on how far you've moved in the past 3 seconds. Cooldown 14. Max power is after 1500 distance move. Illusion lasts for 5 seconds. Bro, we're anime now. Bro, this is the most weep shit I've ever seen. But it's amazing. It's actually amazing. Yo, this is an insane ability. You just run in and punch someone and you can stun them for 2 seconds. For 1400 gold, you can stun someone for 2 seconds. Dude, Aghanim's is actually sick on Darkseer. I actually love it. I actually love this axe. People are gonna abuse the hell out of Darkseer if they can. Like with this thing, this is actually worth it. For core Darkseer, you know? And it also creates an illusion. So if it's a carry you punch, like you get a big nasty illusion. Dark Willow. You can also solo kill people now. With like Ion Shell, Wall, Punch. Damn, that's crazy. Dark Willow. Base int increased by 3. Curse Crown cast range increased. Bramble Maze cast range increased. Terrorize cast range reduced. Level 10 talent. Yep, some talent changes. Alright. Let's see the spell ability. Curse Crown upgrade. Curse Crown now creates 4 brambles around the target after the counter ends, regardless of how it ends. Okay. 4 brambles. So it's gonna be hard for you to like get away after the Cursed Crown. It seems okay. You're gonna have like this, and then you're gonna also throw the Bramble Maze down, and you're not gonna be able to get out of it. It's pretty good, but I'm sure like Willow's gonna want to buy like actual items and stats. You guys gotta understand something. Shard, it just upgrades your ability. It doesn't give you any stats, right? It doesn't give you HP, it doesn't give you mana. You can't use it on your allies most likely. It makes your ability better. So normally in the early game, stats are like the most valuable thing. But later on in the game, these upgrades are going to be like, these abilities become better later in the game, not earlier. But some of the abilities are really good early, like for example Bounty Hunter, with the movement speed and the vision. Dazzle, I really want Dazzle to be a good hero. Shadow Grave duration rescaled. Okay, so it's more on level 4, less on 1. Shallow Grave cooldown from reduced. Okay, Shallow Grave cast range increased. That's pretty good. You need to increase the cast range on Dazzle's Shallow Grave because it was trash. Level 15 talent changed from 30 to 35 attack speed. Scepter rework causes Shadow Wave to dispel allies. Increases heal by 60 and increases damage by 80. Bro, it applies a purge? Yo, that's wicked. 60 HP, 80 damage means you can one-shot creep waves most likely. Plus 80 damage is one-shotting creep waves. Bro, Dazzle is just gonna buy ags and spam creeps and like dispel their team the whole time. Upgrade Bad Juju. Launches an attack at the 3 closest enemies within 1200 range each time you cast an ability. So they pretty much made his old Agonyms into an shard ability because it was so trash. I mean, this one is still pretty trash. Like, maybe carry Dazzle or something, but like, who the hell wants to play carry Dazzle or mid Dazzle normally? Mid Dazzle could be interesting though. Mid Dazzle can win a lot of good matchups. For that reason, it could be good. But again, you're not gonna buy this at minute 20. You're definitely not buying this at minute 20. Like, it's not important for sure. Vision wins games, you know it. DP base movement speed increased. That's a lot of what? Why would they increase their movement speed to 335? Spirit Siphon no longer drains movement speed. Okay, got it. Spirit Siphon charge replenish time. It's better. Exorcism ghost speed increased. Turn rate improved. That's nice. Level 25 talent change from Exorcism grants haste to -20 Spirit Siphon replenish time, so it's 10 seconds. Agony Shard ability. Spirit Siphon now drains 0.75 armor per second, and it gives it to you. Armor gain / loss lasts for 14 seconds. Start from cast time. How much armor does it remove then for the full duration? I don't know. I wish I could check in game. Dude, that's insane. This is an insane shard upgrade because you get the armor. But it's kind of a problem that it doesn't reduce their movement speed, because that's how like position 4 heroes were allowed to gank your lane easily, is because of the movement speed. 10 armor? Are you sure? I don't think it's 10 armor. There's no way. There's no way a siphon lasts what? 13 seconds. It only gives you armor based on how long the siphon lasted on the target. Duration is 6. Okay, so you get like 5 armor. So you get a 5 armor for a full duration siphon from one target. If you use it on like 4 targets, you can get like max of 20 armor. It's not that amazing, but reducing enemy armor does help your ulti do more damage, but not slowing, that's a big deal. I actually don't like this. I think the fact that they made siphon not slow is a big problem. I don't like this. I don't like this for sure. Not a fan. I think DP became like a bit worse, especially in the early game. It's only 4 armor. Okay. Yeah, it definitely became worse. Like DP, like the movement speed is big time. This is the big one, but removing the slow effect, that's kind of sad. It lets your team catch people and stuff. 335 movement speed is good for her, but it's not good for her allies. Like, these things are very selfish things where, like, slow was a pretty big team thing, I think. Slow also helped your ghosts, like, you know, destroy people too, right? But it's still okay. I mean, this hero is still gonna be picked. But I think I prefer the old DP. Disruptor, level 10 talent. I mean, this is also a nice option for later in the game. I just don't think, like, people are gonna want to buy it right away. I think having, like, Yules, BKB, Shivas is probably a little bit more valuable. Like, having a playmill. This costs the same gold as a playmill. And you can have, like, more consistent armor, right? Which is kind of nice. But maybe you buy playmill and then you buy this. Disruptor, level 10 talent increased from -2 second kinetic field cooldown to -3. Thunderstrike upgrade. Allows Thunderstrike to be cast on allies. Follows the ally and deals damage around them. Each strike gives a short 1 second buff that provides plus 50 MS and 75 attack speed. Strike interval is every 2 seconds. Increases radius by 160 when used on allies. Huh. That's really cool. Surprisingly, I like it. Because this gives them 50% MS. That's insane. That's a lot. And also, it allows your Thunderstrike to actually do damage as the hero is running in. Bro, I want to see Darkseer Disruptor combos again. That's what I'm dreaming of right now. You send a Darkseer in with the Thunderstrike, he vacuums, he punches them, and the Thunderstrike is like giving you attack speed and movement speed. Pretty cool. Yeah, 50% is a lot. But it's only for 1 second though. Like, it'll, like, you can see the Sven, he just like gets hit, runs fast a little bit, then slows down. So it's like kind of balanced in that way, but it's still pretty good upgrade. I'll take it because of position 5. Why not? If you have a hero who can run in. Doom. Causes Doom to apply break and reduces cooldown from 145 to 100. So they changed the Doom from his Infernal Blade. That was a pretty strong Infernal Blade Doom thing. Now it applies a break on the ulti and lower cooldown. It's okay. It's still good. It's still very good actually. Level 10 talent increased from plus 2 seconds to plus 3. Infernal Blade upgrade. Infernal Blade stun duration is increased to 1.2 seconds. If the enemy level is a multiple of 3 or above level 24, they will be stunned for additional 0.6 seconds and take 150 bonus damage. Oh my god, they brought back level death. Yo, this is busted late game. Like, actually busted. It'll do 150 bonus damage and stun them for 1.8 second late game. But even early on, it's a 1.2 second stun. That is still very good. That is still very good. There was a spell in Dota. It was called Level Death. That's what his Infernal Blade used to be. And it was like based off the multiple of your opponent. That's still good. Yo, this is a good upgrade. Dragon Knight. Breathe Fire mana cost reduced to 1... okay. Dragon Tail damage increased a little bit. Elder Titan form splash radius increased. Level 15 talent increased. Dragon Knight has been a pretty bad hero for a bit, so that's why Fireball. New ability. Grants Elder Dragon form the Fireball ability. Ignites a 450 AoE area for 10 seconds, dealing 80 damage per second to enemies in it. Lasts 10 seconds. Cast range 1400. It's pretty good. Like, I was thinking this is broken because it's pretty much like the Fire Dragon's ability, right? Now, this ability lets you instantly kill a creep wave. Like, you can just toss the fireball and run away and it kills a creep wave. It's a farming spell. But then I realized at 20 minutes, you're probably already level 12. And if you use your ultimate, you're probably right-clicking the creep wave and killing it right away anyway. So, technically, the spell is cool, but you need to be in dragon form to use it. And if you're in dragon form, you can kill the creep wave fast anyway. So it's kind of like redundant. But 1400 cast range means you can do it from pretty far. I mean, if you play support Dragon Knight, then this could be really good. If you play support Dragon Knight. But if you're core Dragon Knight, it doesn't seem that interesting. But support Dragon Knight would love this ability. Maybe support Dragon Knight is the future. We shall find out soon. Jaw Ranger, base damage reduced by 2. Frost Arrow, slow reduced a little bit. Marksmanship agility bonus rescaled. So it's worse early game. Marksmanship bonus damage reduced. Ooh, that sucks. Level 20 talent changed from Gust to -4 Gust cooldown. Frost Arrow upgrade. Frost Arrows apply a hypothermia stack to enemy heroes, reducing the regeneration by 10% per stack. Lasts 7 seconds. If an enemy hero dies with hypothermia stacks, they burst and deal 60 magic damage per stack and 25% slow for 2 seconds to enemies within 650 radius. Max of 7 stacks. Bro, this is bonkers. You know why it's bonkers? Because it's anti-healing. This is like Ancient Apparition on crack. Like, Jaw Ranger will literally destroy Morphling with Frost Arrows upgrade. I'm not sure if Jaw Ags will be viable. It's probably still a late game thing, but this is insane against certain lineups. And it's only good against certain lineups, right? Like lineups that have Necrophos, Satanic, Morphling, like these late game things. It's good. 60 damage and the 25%, like when it shatters, is not as important, but the fact that it reduces their regeneration, that's what makes this upgrade good. Zhao is still good. I think her early game got nerfed though a little bit. 20 damage here, 3% here. Base damage reduced by 2. These are all big nerfs for her early game. Other than that, like, this ability is good as a counter to like heroes like Morphling, you know, Necrophos, healer heroes, Chen maybe. And it stacks, yeah. It'll go up to 70%. But like her early game got nerfed heavily. Earth Spirit, Earth Remnants duration reduced from 2 minutes to 1 minute. Enchant Remnant can also be cast on remnants. Has a 5-second cooldown when used this way. Stone Remnant upgrade causes Earth Remnants to provide 400 ground vision. Increases charge count by 4. Poggers, Earth Spirit players rejoicing. Now when you go somewhere, you can just drop a rock on the high ground and it'll give you vision. You don't have to just go in and die anymore. Face checking shit. That's OP as hell. Like, this is an actually insane shard upgrade. Like, people would have bought this for Agonyms. If this was Agonyms, people would have bought it. Okay, one more thing. Don't get me wrong. Agonyms is not bad. And Aghanim shard ability, like, they're kind of the same. You know why? Because shard ability doesn't give you stats. Aghanims gives you stats. Even it costs more gold, you still get stats. You get HP, you get armor, you get some armor, mana regen, whatever. You get stacks. That's what's important. That's why Ags is still a pretty decent item for most heroes. Earthshaker. Fissure upgrade. Reduces Fissure cooldown by 2 and allows you to walk on it. Whenever you cast a spell, an aftershock effect is replicated throughout the fissure path. That is insane. That is an actual insane... Like, you can literally fissure, and you can keep that hero stun locked forever. Right? You fissure them. You can enchant totem right where you stand. Everybody that got fissured is gonna get stunned. And then everybody who got fissured, if you pop the echo as well after, even if you're not next to them, is also gonna get stunned. Dude, this is crazy. And it reduces the cooldown of fissure. This one is really good. Earthshaker ability is really good. ET, Echo Stomp upgrade. Allows you to turn Echo Stomp on autocast. So this one, like, I can actually see this being bought like early on. Maybe you go like Blink Force Staff and then you buy the shard ability. Echo Stomp allows you to turn Echo Stomp on autocast. When cast while on autocast, you will take the place of the Astral Spirit as it completes its stomp. LOL. You can like teleport to the Astral Spirit. Yeah, that's sick. What? You can teleport to the astral spirit. I don't know what's the best use for this, but I'm sure someone will find something cool. It's pretty interesting though. Like ET, I mean, you can like go from like one place to the other. You can escape as well, right? Using it. You can also go into the fight using it. Show the video. Alright, here we go. Auto cast, and then you use the stomp. Turn on auto cast and then stomp, and then boom, you go to the real one. You go to your other one. Auto cast, like if you right click the ability, it'll like highlight the box of the ability. That's auto cast. Ember Spirit. Int gain increased. Activate Fire Remnant Scepter mana cost increased. Ooh. Increased this. Scepter mana cost. Fire Remnant upgrade. Fire Remnant deal 45 damage per second in a 600 AoE around them. Dying or killing an enemy hero leaves a Fire Remnant nearby. Kills within 400 range of you count. DPS from multiple Fire Remnants does not stack. Oh wow, so you just start getting remnants if you're next to someone and you kill them. I mean, it's a pretty cool ability. 45 damage per second in a 600 AoE. You can use remnants to kill creep waves. That's a good one. This is a good one too. But the problem is, Ember needs a lot of items though. So maybe he won't be buying it early on, but eventually he'll take it. Like, it's still pretty good later on. I don't think it's a 20-minute buy. But it could be though, like just to farm with it. Okay, I got it. You buy this after Aghanim's. Alright? You know why? Because when you buy Ags, you have 5 charges and they're super fast. Then you buy this, and then you go around, you just throw a remnant on all the creep waves, right? Throw a remnant there, throw a remnant there. You farm 2 creep waves with your goddamn illusion. And then you're like farming jungle safely. Or one remnant. No. I think if you put a remnant in a camp, they run away. Possible. Was it Ember pretty shitty before this? No, this is not a nerf. I mean, they gave him more int early on, so it's fine. And this activate Fire Remnant Scepter, man, it's Scepter, not like its normal one. These are all buffs. Except for, like, obviously this one is, like, Scepter only. Enchantress, Ench cooldown rescaled. Oh, I'm sad. 28-second cooldown on enchant, that sucks. Broink, upgrade no longer grants 150 attack range passively. Broink now launches an impetus attack on the 3 furthest enemy units within your attack range. Plus 200. What? Impetus attack on the 3 furthest enemy units within your cast range. Plus 200. Huh. Cool. Broink cooldown increase from 3 to 5 seconds. Alright. Scepter upgrade. Nature attendant adds 3 permanent nature's attendants that follow you around. What? Wait, how much healing is a 3 nature's attendants? I'm pretty sure that's a lot of healing, dude. 3 permanent nature's attendants? I mean, I'm definitely not gonna buy this at 20. That's not a 20-minute cop, but like later on in the game, why not? I mean, it's not even that good, honestly. It's like it's like 30 HP a second. It's pretty much like 30 HP a second. That's what this gives you. I wouldn't call this an instant cop. Definitely not. 100% not buying that right away. Yeah, I can't remember what one it's. I think it's like 10 HP when it's maxed out. Like, I really can't remember. Enigma, demonic conversion attack point improved. Demonic conversion duration to 40. Oh, that's pretty big. The conversion lasts longer. That's really big. Malphite's cooldown reduced. Big. I mean, wow, he's getting buffed. Level 10 to plus 3.5 Malphite stun duration. That's good. That's really good. What the heck? That was his level 15 talent. Now it's 10. Level 15 talent, cooldown to 10%. Small nerf. Level 50 talent, stun to midnight pulse radius. Black hole. Black hole now does a non-interrupting pull towards it. Center in a 1200 AoE. Pulls at a rate of 175 units. What? So you black hole, and the people inside a 1200 AoE are getting pulled, but it doesn't interrupt the enemy. It's like kind of like a slow, like a big slow. It's pretty cool. Definitely not a 20-minute comp. Definitely like a late game comp for sure. Like you don't take that at 20 minutes, guaranteed. Not taking that 20 minutes. Base is void. Base agility reduced by 4. Base damage unchanged. Wow, big nerf. Time lock bonus damage reduced. Wow, 10 at level 1, big nerf. Max out 25, big nerf. Level 15 talent reduced. Time walk upgrade. Time walk remains castable for 1.5 seconds after landing. Huh? If used in this period, you will reverse your time walk back to your previous cast location. Increases time walk cast range by 200. LOL! So it's like you can go in and out. Like you just fake your opponent if you use it within the 1.5 seconds. Definitely not an instant comp. Late game comp. That's a late game for sure. Dudes, we've been at this for 1 hour. We're only on Grimstroke. Alright. Base attack range increased. Ink swap max damage is reduced. Ink swap max values now happen after 2.5 seconds of touching an enemy rather than 3 seconds. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good buff. Phantom Embrace mana cost reduced. Phantom Embrace cooldown rescaled. Phantom Embrace bounty gives less. Dark Portrait Illusion duration increased to 25. Phantom's Embrace now refreshes. Dark Portrait is part of its Magnum's. Phantom's Embrace now refreshes the cooldown if the target it was cast on dies before it reaches them. Refresh the cooldown of the target it was cast on dies. Oh, that's good. Level 10 talent change from 80 ink swell to -4 ink swell. So overall, just small buffs for Grim. Ink over. Grants ink over. Covers the target enemy in ink for 6 seconds, slowing attack speed by 50, movement speed by 20, and dealing a total of 240 damage over its duration. Cast range 700. 6 seconds for 20% slow, and slowing the attack speed for 50. It does a total of 240 damage. It's just a brand new spell. Now, do I value this spell? Probably yes. I think if you have like Aether Lens, you can already take ink over because 20% slow is pretty good. Cast range looks decent. 240 damage is good too. With your ultimate, it's gonna be pretty impactful. I think it's okay. Do I think the new hero is a mid laner? I did not read the new hero at all. I'm going through everything else. We'll look at the new hero later, since this is probably a bit more interesting. Going for dates. Gyrocopter. Attack backswing animation reduced. Okay. So it's like instant. Base damage range rescaled from 40 to 50 to 40 to 48. Base agility increased by 7. That's nice. Rocket Barrage upgrade. Rocket Barrage now hits an extra target. Increases barrage duration by 1 second.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA.
14 months and new patch poggers.
Wait, what? Does that mean it does, like, if it does 30 rockets, can it hit 2 targets and it's 30 rockets for each target? Or is just splitting its rockets? Because if it's splitting its rockets... Wait, what? So it just doubles its DPS then. If it doubles its DPS, it's imba. This is a really good upgrade if it doubles its DPS. Because you can hit 2 targets. That's pretty good. It's honestly pretty good, but I'm not sure if a carry would buy it though. Yo, sup, Killian? Thank you so much for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. How come it didn't give the announcement? According to what it says, it doubles the DPS. Yeah. That's what I thought. No barrage split the target. That's true. Oscar. Berserker's blood max attack speed increased from Increased, okay. Oh wow, dude, I have not seen Huskar in a million years, and I'm kind of happy about it. I hope it doesn't come back. Life Break Scepter duration increased. Life Break Scepter now also increases cast range. Level 20 talent change to minus 3-second Life Break cooldown. Level 25, 200 attack range. Inner Fire upgrade. Causes Inner Fire to reduce healing regen by 50% and applies a 35% movement speed slow. Lowers cooldown by 2 seconds. Wait, that's pretty strong. 35% slow is like really strong. But I don't think it's an instant cop. Huskar needs too many items to be good. So this is, you cannot buy this instantly for sure at 20 minutes. So just mediocre then. Invoker. Force Spirit now spawns 2 units when both Quas and Exor have 4 points. Nice. Force Spirit armor reduction cap increased to 20. Cataclysm cooldown increased. Some talent changes. Level 50 talent has a plus 40 DPS on Ice Wall. Level 20 talent reduced alacrity a bit. Ice Wall caused Ice Wall to become a 900 range vector target ability. Oh lol, dude, you can put the Ice Wall wherever you want now. It doesn't just drop right in front of you. It's pretty good. Definitely not buying it at 20 minutes, 100%. That's like a late game comp. Like, you're definitely not spending 1400 gold just because you can throw your Ice Wall at your opponent. Not buying that. It did get the announcement. Oh, my headset is dead right now, I think. That's why. Thank you. Io no longer has instant turning before actions. Lol. Attack point increased. Base damage increased a bit. Tether slow increased. Tether movement bonus rescaled. I'm waiting for the nerfs. Tether heal transfer reduced. There it is. So at max is 120 instead of 150. Spirits now has the in and out sub abilities again. Okay, so you can like stop them. Spirit damage increased 90. Spirit collision damage increased 40. Overcharge attack speed reduced to 110 at max. Overcharge now grants 16% spell amp. Ooh, interesting. Relocate cooldown increased. Tether. Ending tether now stuns enemies touching it for 1.75 seconds and deals 150 damage. Increases movement speed by 5%. So you have to just end the tether and it stuns them. Alright, that's a terrible shard ability. Like, actually terrible. Like, nobody wants to end the tether. Even if it's a 1.75 second stun. Like, you're never gonna buy this. Like, you want Io to just get HP regen, no team items. It's actually bad. Like, it just doesn't make sense with how Io wants to be played. It's bad. Jakiro, finally! My favorite hero. Please let it be good. Level 15 talent increase from -1. Okay, at least the shard can be good, right? Liquid Frost. Grants Liquid Frost. It's a new ability. Auto cast attack ability. Causes your ice head to release a frost-based attack, slowing enemies by 30% and dealing 20 plus 2.5% of max health as damage per second for 4 seconds. That's 10% of their HP on a 12-second cooldown. And if you get the level 10 talent with the attack range, not bad. I don't hate it, but I need to buy this stupid shard to have it. It doesn't like change the fact that Jakiro's early game is still bad. But that's a lot though. The cooldown is 12 seconds. I mean, 12-second cooldown is manageable. It does 10% of their HP as damage. It's kind of... Dude, isn't this like a wannabe Winter Wyvern? Bruh. This is like a wannabe Winter Wyvern. Like, bruh, I ain't buying this. If I want to be Winter Wyvern, I'll just pick Winter Wyvern. But late game is pretty OP though. Like, wait, Winter Wyvern is actually Jakiro's mother? Are you serious? I had no idea. Wow, I just learned something. But late game is really good. But right now, like 20-minute cop, nah, you need items. It's either like 20-minute cop or you need items. Like that's pretty much what it's coming down to, I feel like. Or it's like items are better or 20-minute cop. It's like one of those two. Like right now, items are better. Late game, maybe. You have to choose between Liquid Frost and Fire, or you can cast both at the same time. That's a good question. I don't think you can use both at the same time. Both attacks at the same time. Juggernaut. Blade Fury radius increased. Omnislash no longer restricted from initially being cast on Ancients. Okay. Cliff Slash is no longer restricted from being cast on Ancients. Level 15 talent changed from Blade Fury movement speed to minus 20-second healing word cooldown. Okay, that's gonna be pretty annoying for, like, you know, Tinker lineups and stuff. Level 20 talent changed from plus 140 Blade Fury to 160. Increase, okay, yeah. Blade Fury upgrade. Increase your movement speed and speed during Blade Fury by a plus 100 and attacks a random nearby enemy once per second. Random nearby enemy. I mean, that's pretty OP for late game Juggernaut, by the way. Definitely not a 20-minute cop, but very good. Maybe it's a 20-minute cop. Nah, it's not. Needs items. Needs items. Later on, you buy it. Oh, wow. Keeper's got a goddamn essay. But this is good, though. This is actually pretty good. Keeper of the Light. Illuminate mana cost reduced. Whoa. 100 mana only. Level 1. That's awesome. Chakra magic can no longer be cast on enemies. Removed Blinding Light as a basic ability. New ability. Added Solar Bind as a new basic ability. Lowers the target's magic resist by 15, 20, 25, 30. And causes the target to become increasingly slow the more the target moves. Each 100 units moved reduces the target's movement speed by, yeah, so it's like Chakra Leak, like before. Mana Leak, but it reduces their movement speed instead. Last 7 seconds. Cast range 700 to 850. Mana cost 60. Cooldown, pretty good cooldown. Spirit form is now an ultimate ability. Transforms your hero into a spirit form, granting you 20, 25, 30% movement speed. More cast range. Grants Blinding Light. Okay, which is really good, obviously. And Recall. 15-second CD, 3-second delay, 150 mana cost. Also causes Illuminate to no longer require channeling. Dude, they just brought back the old Caudle. But without mana leak, he just slows down their movement speed instead. This is the old Caudle. Scepter rework. Now gains Willow Wisp. However, instead of a stun on flicker, it applies a movement manipulation that pulls units inwards at a rate of 60 units per second, but does not prevent attacking / casting. So they can attack and cast. They're just moving inside. They just brought back the old Caudle. Alright. And some changes. Blinding Light Miss. Blinding Light cooldown. Spirit form duration. What was the cooldown on the new ability? It doesn't say here. Probably check it in game. Oh, there it is. Mana cost 100. No, that's not. Cooldown. Wait, that's not it. That's Solar Bind. Duration 40. Cooldown 70 at max. 90 early game. The best part about this is definitely Recall, because you can bring an ally to you on a 3-second cooldown, which is big time, right? You can, like, Caudle is now a ganker again. Caudle used to be a ganker when you had level 6. You can just go somewhere and bring someone to you, which is really good. I'm gonna play Caudle. This hero is legit, I think. So it's ulti Illuminate. Cause Illuminate to heal allied units for 40% of its damage during daytime. So this is the shard ability. This used to be the old Agonyms. I mean, it's cheaper than Agonyms, and it lets you heal. Like, if it's daytime all of a sudden, you can just buy it. if you're pushing high ground, especially, right? You can just buy the shard. If you're ahead, now you can just buy it. It's actually pretty decent shard ability. You're not gonna buy it at 20 minutes, but you will buy it when it's like about to be daytime and you want to go high ground. Would the recall become like the old one where you receive damage and cancels it? I think it should. I think it should be. Kunkka, int gain increased, ghost ship raw movement speed increased, base health increased, level 10 talent changed, 6 armor to cast range, 20 talent, 18 strength to 20, Tidebringer to 140% cleave. Are you serious? Jesus, they just keep buffing up Kunkka. Tidal Wave, new ability. Grants Tidal Wave, releases a wave towards the target direction that deals 225 damage and drags non-interrupting enemies, so it doesn't interrupt them, enemies along it for 600 range over 1.25 seconds. The wave spawns 600 units behind you and travels 1400 distance in front of you. Alright, that's cool. It's like Tidehunter's Ags Gush. We're gonna go surfing, guys. It only does 225 damage. Wait, that's a lot of damage. Hold on. But it costs 150 mana. It's kind of a lot of mana cost, though. I mean, the ability is pretty cool. It's okay. I have mixed feelings about this one. I can see how this is a good cop for like a support Kunkka, but I don't know if I don't think it's a good cop for like core Kunkka, because they need items and farm and damage and stuff. You know? But support Kunkka has like another ability that's amazing. Legion Commander, overwhelming odds cooldown to -9 on 15. Ooh, okay. 15 talent. Duel. While dueling, every 1.5 second, an overwhelming odds is cast centered on a random enemy unit within 900 radius. Does not center on the same target twice. Alright. That's a very weird upgrade, I'm just saying. Like, this might be good if you're dueling a Meepo. But, or like an illusion hero maybe, but it's really weird. Definitely not a 20-minute cop. 100%. You need items. Items over cop, for sure. Leshak. Scepter rework. Grants. Oh, they reworked the Leshak Scepter. That's good, because that thing was freaking OP. Grants the ability Nihilism? How do you say that? Grants you a temporary aura that causes you and all nearby enemies in 450 AoE to turn ethereal, preventing them from attacking, causing them to take 30% more magic damage and be slowed by 30% for 4 seconds. It increases your speed rather than reducing it. Cooldown 25, mana cost. Oh, okay. So it's just like it just like makes everybody Pugna decrepified. So on a 25-second cooldown, you can decrepify everybody in a 450 AoE. But it's a 450 AoE though. That's very small. Sounds like a pretty bad scepter. No. This is in no way is this better than the old Ags. The old Ags let you solo heroes. The old Ags let you solo heroes. 450 is not big. 450 is less than his attack range. Like, the old Ags made it so that you cannot run away, right? And if you use yourself, when you come back down, you die. Like, this one, if you get, like, hit with this, Decrepify, you can, like, remove it. Like, Glimmer Cape can counter it. You can use, you know, there's, like, ways to get around it. BBMPL. Yeah, but old Ags was super broken. Old Ags was super broken. Split Earth upgrade. Causes Split Earth to repeat in the same location 2 additional times with a 5-second delay between each one. Each time the radius increases by 75 Split Earth, echolocation is visible to both teams. Every 5 seconds? I mean... So you need to stun someone, then you need to like use them, and then they will get stunned again. That's pretty cool. If you like stun, like lightning, stun, use, right? After the stun dies off, then they come back down, they get stunned again, right? And then you can burst them. That's pretty cool, but you're definitely not a cop. You're not buying that at 20 minutes. You're buying that late game. You need items on it. The Decrep can also fuck you up. That's true. You will also be taking more magic damage. Old Scepter was way more broken. Sick combos for sure. You can make some cool combos with Split Earth, especially if you're chain stunning people. Now you have like another stun after your stun, right? Like if your teammate stuns them, you can do a lot of chain stuns with this, but definitely not a 20-minute comp. Lich, level 10 talent increase from 60 Frost Nova AoE damage to plus 90. Ice Spire, new ability. Grants Ice Spire creates an icicle at the target spot for 15 seconds, slowing enemies by 20% within 500 range. Okay, Chain Frost can bounce to the icicle if there are no other enemies in range. Can cast Frost Shield on it. Wait, bro, that's sick. You can legit solo kill people with Lich now. Bro, that's sick. Yo, you can actually solo kill people. Like, wait, what? Like okay, you go on someone, you throw the icicle on, like, you put the Ice Spire on top of them, you throw the Chain Frost, you stun them, and they're dead. Because it's just gonna instantly bounce between. But a plus 5 Lich having 49 is expendable gold, that's sus. I think you can play position 4 Lich with this, because you have so much kill potential. I'm pretty sure you can play plus 4 Lich. And it doesn't, like, I think you can actually buy this at 20 minutes. Because it's good. It slows them for 20%. Yeah, even position 2 Lich, why not? You can win lanes. Limmer then Shard? Yeah, sure. I think this is great. Dude, it's a slow. It's amazing. Even if you don't chain it with your Chain Frost, it's good because you can just throw it like in a fight and it slows the enemy. 750 cast range, cooldown 25 seconds. That's amazing. I like it. I actually really like it. Lifestealer. Base attack damage, attack speed reduced at 10. Beast increased to 4%. Beast no longer grants attack speed. Whoa. Beast no longer grants attack speed. That's pretty bad. New ability. Replaced open wounds with Ghoul Frenzy. Passively causes Lifestealer's attacks to slow enemy movement speed for 1.5 seconds. Additionally, grants you attack speed. Bro, you know what this is? This was a Dota 1 ability. He used to have this poison thing ability in Dota 1, where it would slow the enemy and increase your movement speed. But here, it increases your attack speed. Okay, but now he doesn't have open wounds, so let's keep going. Rage, mana cost increased, because it doesn't have a spell. So it increases mana cost. Infest mana cost increase also, because it doesn't have another spell. Level 20 talent changed from open wounds cooldown to plus 8% slow from frenzy. Scepter rework allows infesting enemy heroes for 4 seconds, attacking inside them every 1.25 seconds. Enemy heroes gain no bonuses from infest. Doubles self regenerate, increases cast range to 500 and reduces cooldown to 25. Bro, you can go inside your opponents. What the hell? Dota 3, guys. Infest your enemy. But if they try to TP out, you need to get out. Because it's 4 seconds, right? That means they can try to TP to the base and you might be stuck in their base. But it's pretty cool. But I don't think anybody's going to buy this. But it reduces the cooldown of Infest to 25 seconds, which is a bit interesting. I really don't think anyone's really gonna buy this, are they? Maybe. Possible. Open Wounds' new ability, quote unquote, provides attackers with 50% lifesteal for all damage dealt to the target. Has 800 cast range, 25-second cooldown, max slow of 50%. 800 cast range. So pretty much just buy Open Wounds now. So you get this free Ghoul Frenzy and then you buy Open Wounds. Now, this means that you can't really kill people that well in the lane, but you're a super sticky, annoying hero in the laning stage. Super sticky and annoying. People are just gonna max out the Ghoul Frenzy. They're gonna leave Feast like level 1. And then at 20, you need to buy Open Wounds. Like, you just have to buy it. It's just so good. He has attack speed bonus. One attack from Ghoul Frenzy, it's a passive, gives you 20 attack speed. As soon as you hit the creep one time, you get 20 attack speed. Alright, Lina time. I think Lysander is pretty dope. Like, it's gonna be a really powerful late game hero. Like, he's even stronger late game, I think. Lina, base damage reduced. Base armor reduced. They nerfed Lina because Lina has been such an annoying +4 hero. Fiery Soul attack speed increased. Light Strike Array cooldown increased. Yikes. Laguna Blade mana cost reduced. Level 15 talent increased for the Light Strike Array. This means you can 2-shot creep waves later into the game too, which is really nice. Level 20 talent increased. Laguna Blade, they actually nerfed her early game a lot. Laguna Blade upgrade increases Laguna Blade cast range by 150. Laguna Blade can now also be ground targeted and will always travel its full cast length and hit all units along its path. Wow. Ground target Laguna Blade. But that also means it can miss, right? People are gonna miss their Laguna Blade. That's pretty cool though. Holy shit. Dude, with Agonyms, you can have like a pure damage Laguna that just goes in a line and hits everyone. Oh my god, it's like Lion Finger with Ags. That's pretty cool. New Heroes Enos model reskin? I don't know. I haven't checked the new hero yet. Is the attack speed bonus as long as a debuff of the slow? Yeah, it's a deep. It's on the same target. Like, you get attack speed based on the same target, I think. We'll see. Interesting. They nerfed Lina pretty hard early game though. Lion agility increased. Earth Spike cast range increased. Hex unit movement speed reduced. So that's another buff. Mana drain multi-target now searches for units within your cast range. Plus 300 rather than in a 400 radius around the target. That's pretty cool. Okay. Fixed Finger of Death Scepter reducing mana cost by 25. Level 15 talent reduced the cast range. Mana drain upgrade. Mana drain grants true sight over the enemy and reduces their attack speed by 90. 90 attack speed reduction. I mean, this is pretty bad, right? But reducing true sight over the enemy, like in a creep wave, or only that target? I mean, it's not that good. This shard ability is not that good. Like, you're gonna get items over shard for sure. Items over shard, bro. When you're mana draining, you're just a sitting duck. You're just a sitting duck. Nobody. Okay, tell me one lion who sits in one pro lion in a game who sits there and mana drains in the middle of a 5v5 team fight. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, guys. Lone Druid, level 20 talent. What do you do when your Q and W are on CD for Lion? You run. You run, bro. you're running away. You're like chilling, waiting for your cooldowns to be up. You're not standing there in the middle of the fight. You gotta like reset. You gotta like find the better angles to cast your new spells, new set of spells. That's what you're doing. Alright, Londred. Oh, we're finally at L. Jeez. Lina, Lion, Londred. Just realized. Talent changes. Savage Roar upgrade. Savage Roar now empowers allied units in 700 AoE with plus 20% movement speed and 60 attack speed for 4 seconds. It's just fine. Right? I mean, not even that amazing. It's pretty good late game if you're like trying to end the game or something with the buff or trying to kill Roshan, but it really isn't that good. Luna, base Agi increased by 6. That's pretty good. Lunar Blessing damage bonus changed to a flat 5, 15, 25, 35. Oh, that's pretty cool. Level 2 Lunar Blessing giving 15 damage. That's kind of a lot. Lunar Blessing Night Vision increased. Moonglade's damage reduction reduced. So it's kind of buffed a bit. Lucent Beam upgrade. Allows Lucent Beam to be ground targeted, increases stun duration from 0.8 to 0.1, and grants you 30% bonus movement speed for 3 seconds. We're Zeus! We're Zeus now, guys! Ground target search. 325. We're literally Zeus. We're just Zeus, dude. 1.1 second stun, 30% bonus movement speed. I mean, this is like a cop if you are support. Even if you're support, you don't want to buy this because it's too expensive for an additional 3.3 second stun. But later, when you get like the cooldown reductions and the cast range, is pretty good. Later, it's good. It's actually good, like not at 20 minutes, but once you get your items as a Magic Luna. This is just like a Magic Luna buff, kind of. Lycan. But also good for late game, like core Luna. Howl cooldown reduced. Howl mana cost reduced. Pharaoh Impulse no longer has a radius, affects your units anywhere. That's good. Level 10 talent changed a bit to HP regen. Now you get shapeshift speed. Okay, that's pretty good. Shard upgrade. Summon wolves. Causes one of your creep waves to include an uncontrollable wolf that moves with each wave. Bro, this was that trash Ags upgrade from Lycan before. They gave us a shard. This one... But this only gives it to one of the creep waves. Like, this is Omega trash. Like, what the wolf does is it shoves a creep wave, right? Faster than the opponent can. But if the wolf like spawns in a trash creep wave where the enemy's there, it's just giving away free gold and does nothing else. It's pretty garbled. Like, absolutely. I mean, this is I'm getting this in one of the worst shard upgrades. Prod Roche Pit with this? Oh yeah, that's true. The Luna one? Yeah, it's good. Mag. Expecting nerfs. Empower duration rescaled to 40. Ooh, that hurts actually. That hurts a lot. Level 15 talent changed. The score cooldown. Level 25 talent changed to plus 10%. Level 25 talent increase. 1 second. Scepter rework. Releases 3 shockwaves going outwards from you at 30-degree angles. Can only be hit by 1. After reaching the end, the shockwaves come back to their origin and deal 75% damage and pull towards cast point a second time. It's like the old shockwave, but now it releases 3 shockwaves. Ooh. Awesome. It actually made Magnus worse. I think his Skewer Scepter was pretty strong. Horn Toss, new ability. Grants Horn Toss, tosses enemies in front of you, launching them behind you. Enemies spend 0.6 seconds in the air and take 150 damage on landing and are stunned. No way. No way, dude. Now you can use the Horn Toss, then Skewer, and then RP your opponent instead of having to blink, RP, Skewer. I mean, that's pretty good. Definitely not a 20-minute comp because you can always just like blink in, reverse RP, then Skewer the enemy anyway. But this is gonna be legit later on, like just to get the enemies behind you. Because they are stunned for 0.6 seconds. That's pretty long, to be honest. Mars, Scepter rework. God's Rebuke, mana cost increased to 80. Oof, that hurts. Arena Blood, mana cost reduced. Arena Blood damage reduced. Ouch, that hurts. 100 now, level 1. Scepter rework. Creates invulnerable soldiers in front of you while Bulwark is toggled on. Soldiers move alongside your hero, deal your full damage with a bonus 75 damage. Applies procs as well. Enemies can only be attacked by one soldier at a time. Soldiers apply a 20% slow for 1 second. Okay, I gotta see that in game, but that seems interesting. Like, people didn't buy Ags on Mars anyway, but maybe this makes it more useful. Let's check out his shard ability. Spear of Mars upgrade. Spear of Mars impales up to 2 units and leaves a fire trail behind it, which lasts for 10 seconds. Deals 35 DPS and slows by 20%. Debuff lingers for 2 seconds. Dude, you can impale 2 heroes now. And it slows the enemy. This is a comp. I think you go like phase, blink, BKB, and then you buy this. You buy the shard. Like, it's good because it stuns 2 heroes. Like in an arena, most of the time in a team fight, you do hit multiple people with the spear. So now you can pin 2 guys to the wall. That's good. But I don't know, like you probably need like 1 or 2 items and then you definitely buy it after that. But like spearing 2 people is pretty big. Debuff lingers for 2 seconds. It also lasts for 10 seconds. The fire, that's 350 damage. Plus 2 seconds of lingering. That's 400 plus damage. Like, for a creep wave. I'm thinking like, what happens if you use it on a creep wave? Can you one-shot it? Yeah, you can. Because you, like, fear the creeps. Fire comes out and it's going to kill the creeps too. That's really good. Dusa, level 25 talent. Changed. From 800 mana to 75 int. Wait, int gives you 13 mana, right? That's 975 mana. So you get 175 more mana. But if you have 75 int and you're against a Nyx assassin, you're gonna be very sad. If you're against Nyx assassin, that's gonna be Nyx's wet dream. Cold-blooded, new ability. Grants cold-blooded passive. When you are targeted with a spell, a single target mystic snake is sent back towards the enemy. That's actually good. Dude, this thing is gonna keep Dusa alive long time. You don't buy it right away at 20 minutes, but it's really good once you have like at least your 6 items like kind of filled out, then you buy this. Every time they try to stun you, you throw a snake out, you get some mana back. So it's like an instant heal for yourself every time they try to like throw something on you. Especially against Zeus, dude. Right? Ah, wait, it's 12-second cooldown. Okay, it's not as good as I thought it was. I thought it was like an infinite counterspell that like you keep getting snakes with. 12-second cooldown though. That's a bit like, it's just okay. You get it later. You definitely don't buy it early game. Like, once you're 6-slotted, you'll buy it. Like, 12-second cooldown, that's kind of, you know. And it's only a single target mystic snake. It doesn't, like, bounce. If it bounced, then you could insta-cop this, right? But it doesn't bounce. It only goes on one target that casts a spell on you every 12 seconds. If it was infinite, kick W's. Meeple, Scepter reworked as well. Turn rate improved. I hope Meeple's not a real hero. Level 15 talent increased. Level 25 changed to +1 divided with stand clone. Scepter rework grants a new skill, dig. Clones also have this ability, channel for 0.75 seconds and digs into the ground for 3.5 seconds, dispelling you and causing you to become invulnerable and untargetable. Restores a total of 25% of your max health over the duration. Can't be cast while rooted, cooldown 40, mana cost 150. What? So you're in the ground, untargetable? Oh my god, that's pretty sick. And it heals a lot. So if they focus one of your dudes, you just start digging. Stone form essentially. And then your other meeples will heal you up. This is the Gargoyle, yeah. Ransack upgrade. Ransack now has a 30% chance to apply a Geostrike debuff, slowing enemies for 20% and dealing 20 DPS for 4 seconds. Instances from different meeples stack. Bro, this is like the old meeples Ransack. And this is an instant comp. This is an instant comp. It's an insane amount of DPS. Like, absolutely nutty how much DPS this is. This is the old meeples Ransack ability. I hope Meeple is not going to be popular, but, you know, Meeple still has other problems. Miranda Scepter also got reworked. No, I like their Scepter. Level 10 talent increase from +12 damage to +15. Scepter causes Sacred Arrow to release a starfall on enemies within 500 AoE along the travel path. Only activates on the primary arrow. Drops a second starfall that deals 50% damage on the impacted unit. Whoa, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good, dude. I like it. It's like, it's better than the old axe. Cause now, wait, is it better than the old axe? No, it's not. Is it? It's much further range. And it also drops a second starfall, which is pretty good. You can do a lot of damage. Alright, let's check. It could be good. Agony Shards upgrade. Grants +1 leap charge. Attacks during the leap buff have a 1.5 critical strike. Whoa, that's good. That's actually really good. But I don't think you can buy it at 20 minutes. I think you need to maybe get one item and you buy it around like 22, 23. Actually, maybe you can buy it at 20 minutes because it's a damage item. That's actually really good. And you get an extra leap charge too. Still awkward though, because core Miranda is not that amazing to begin with. I think it's pretty good buy. If you're a core Miranda, you're probably going to want to buy it at like 22, 23-ish minutes once you complete like another item. But it's pretty good though. Miranda mid again. Like, if you play Miranda mid, you're going to want it at some point for sure. Because it's like a free damage item. For a pretty cheap cost too. It just doesn't give you stats, obviously. Monkey King. Base armor increased. Mischief cooldown reduced. Primal Spring increased Wukong command armor to +200. Tree Dance upgrade. Lowers Tree Dance cooldown from 1 to 0.3 and cast point from 0.3 to 0.1. So it's like super fast. So you can just like jump from tree to tree to tree every 0.3 seconds. You don't have to wait for 1 second. I mean, you pretty much can just travel across the map right away. It's not an instant comp because you need items. This hero 100% needs items first. But late game, it's pretty cool to just travel the map using Tree Dance. It's too expensive for just this ability. Morphling. Level 25 talent change from 3 multi-shot adaptive strike to +30 strength. Adaptive strike agility upgrade. Causes adaptive strike to have +1 multi-shot and removes the 3-second shared cooldown between the 2 different abilities. Prioritizes enemy heroes. Oh, that's cool. Oh, damn, dude. That's really cool. How is this all they changed for Morphling? There must be items that like destroy healing, because there's no way this is all they changed for Morphling. Like, this show is insanely powerful. So we'll see. There are some anti-healing stuff they did add in the game though, so maybe that's why they didn't change anything to the morph. But his thing is pretty cool. If you have E-Blade, then you could probably buy this if you want. It is a lot of damage, but Morphling needs items though. It's probably like a late game like purchase for this one. Naga. We're almost there, guys, at finishing heroes. God bless. We're on end now. Mirror image cooldown reduced. Ensnare cast point reduced. Level 2010 allows Ensnare to target spell immune or sleeping units with Scepter. Reduces the Ensnare cooldown by 5 seconds and increases cast range by 400. Dude, using this on spell immune is a big deal. But it's obviously a super late game buy. Riptide upgrade. Can activate Riptide, releasing stronger Riptide that deals 100 extra damage and slows enemies by 30% for 3 seconds. Applies around each illusion, but can be only hit by 1 instant. Dude, this is the old Riptide. You can play support Naga. Let's go. But you can't do it early game. Obviously, early game Riptide kind of sucks. I mean, it's really good at just pretty much killing creeps. I can't even imagine support like cores buying this though. They just want items and stats, and the creep waves die anyway. But buying this will make the creep waves die even faster. Weird. Yeah, Ensnare used to work against spell immune long time ago. This is true, Rohan. Gotta play 49 to play support Naga. Yeah. Nature's Prophet. Nature's called Trent movement speed rescaled, base damage reduced, base attack time improved. Decrease Scepter lowers cooldown from 85 to 60. Entangles all enemies it hits. Duration scales from 1.2 seconds to 3 seconds at max bounce. Whoa, that's cool. Entangles all enemies it hits. I like that. Like a root. Sprout upgrade. Causes the first 2 trees destroyed with Sprout to summon greater treants. Causes the first 2 trees destroyed with Sprout. Okay. Can only have 2 greater treants alive at a time. How strong are the greater treants though? Interesting. You have to quell it. I don't know. This looks pretty dumb. It really depends how strong the greater treants are. But I mean, overall, just nerfs on NP though. Better than paying 4,200 to play support sniper. I remember that. Necropulse just gets a shard. Nice. Thank God they started getting lazy and only giving shard upgrades to heroes, because this patch notes is insanely long. Grants Deathseeker. Spawns a fast-moving large death pulse towards the target enemy or ally, not self. Dealing 50% more damage and causing it to spread a normal death pulse towards nearby enemies and allies. Cast range 900, cooldown 20. Throws at the tide and it bounces the death pulse to everybody else. Oh, it does 50% more damage. I mean, you can have like 2 death pulses at the same time, but it's like 20-second cooldown. That's way too long. That is way too long of a cooldown. Who the hell is gonna buy this? Sounds terrible, honestly. 2 death pulses for 1,400 gold on a 20-second cooldown? 20-second cooldown though? I don't know. Trench Shard can make heroes stay in trees longer since the first 2 trees turn into greater treants. Ah, you're right. So if you sprout someone with this and they use Quelling Blade to get out, it creates a treant instantly. So they need to Force Staff or something out, right? Ah, so Quelling Blade late game won't be able to counter the sprout thing. But only Quelling Blade. Like, it's only countering Quelling Blade. It won't be countering Force Staff or anything like that, though. Kind of interesting, actually. I don't like this one. I think Necro needs items to be tankier. Phase boots, Quelling Blade phase boots to get out of the trains. Nice Stalker. Level 10 talent changed. Level 15 talent changed as well. Hunter in the night upgrade. During nighttime, you can cast Hunter in the night. Consumes a lesser creature, instantly killing it and restoring 25% of your max health. Can only be cast on not. Dude, that's cool. That's like a Midas. So you can just run around at nighttime and just eat a creep every 20 seconds like a Midas. So you don't have to spend so much time farming. Maybe you use this with Helm of the Dominator. Helm of the Dominator, Night Stalker, eat your creep. I mean, it's not an instant buy unless it could be an instant buy if it's like just as good as a Midas, right? Because you can just run around and kill creeps every 20 seconds. It lets you push lanes out faster, but you can only use it at nighttime though. Can you use it on Ancients? That's a very good question. If you can use it on Ancients, it's probably a good buy. Oh, non-player units, right? You can't use it on Dominator. Lesser creature. Yeah, neutrals. You can just eat like a big creep. It's probably not that amazing, but still, like going in and out of a fight, like healing up 25% of your max HP and mana. Like mana is a big deal too. But I can't see it being an instant buy. But it's still a pretty good buy though. Like you'd rather have what? You'd rather have your Agonyms for killing creeps, I guess, too. It's weird. This is one of the weird ags. I mean, one of the weird shard abilities that I really can't gauge how good it is. Nyx Assassin. Base int increased. Vendetta damage increased. Wow, they're buffing Nates. Oh lord. Impale cast point reduced. Vendetta upgrade. Cause your Vendetta attack to reduce magic resist by 20% for 4 seconds. Also increases Vendetta movement speed by 40%, unlocking max speed. God damn, you're like a super fast Nyx, and you can reduce their magic resist. So, Dagon, E-Blade combo, Zeus on your team, Nimbus, ulti. I wouldn't call this an instant cop, but you will buy it eventually. Because I think reducing your enemy's magic resist by 20% and having 40% more movement speed is pretty insane. Just going around the map. Organ Magi. Base damage reduced by 2. Ignite mana cost increased. Ignite fire damage instance is now dealt immediately. Okay. Fire Blast mana cost reduced. They buffed Ogre quite a bit. Fire Shield. New ability. Grants Fire Shield, creates a shield around the target ally or building, absorbing 70% of the damage for the next 3 attacks. Launches fireballs at the attacker, dealing 125 damage, lasts 25 seconds, can be multicast. Okay. 18-second cooldown. For the next 3 attacks. And it does 125 damage. That's 375 damage. And it absorbs 70% of the damage. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yo, this position 5 ogre, instant cop. Instant cop. This is a defensive ability that you can use on your carry. 100% instant cop. If I'm plus 5, I'm buying this. This is like the physical. This is like, you know how Glimmer Cape stops magic damage? This is like anti-physical damage, right? This is anti-physical damage. So if your carry gets jumped, you just throw this on him. And like, let's say the enemy PA or Sven is going on him, it's going to reduce 70%. Right? Because he's getting attacked. And they get you know, fireballed. And it can be multicasted on your teammates for 25 seconds. That's pretty good. That's a really good buy for support. As soon as I get money, I'm buying it. I'm buying this for sure. I mean, it really depends on the game, but most games you should be able to buy this. Maybe you don't buy this against like a Spectre or something, but most carries, like, you're gonna want to buy this. Omni Knight, Heavenly Grace, duration reduced. Hammer of Purity, new ability. Grants Hammer Purity auto attack ability, causes your next attack to deal bonus pure damage equal to 25 plus 150% of your base damage. You are healed for the amount of damage dealt. Dude, it's like for like 4 Omni. Plus 150% of your base damage. You'd probably have like what, 2 like late game might have like 150 base damage if you have 150. It's not good. It's not good. But it's pure damage though, your auto attack. It's just not good. I must say, this is not good. I mean, you're forced to play like some kind of core Omni and it's not good. Oracle, Scepter Rework. Causes Fate's Edict to no longer disarm. And this needs tweaking, right? For this to be good, it needs tweaking for sure. Causes Fate's Edict to no longer disarm allies or make enemies magic damage immune. Wow. So it pretty much removes all the bad effects from Fate's Edict. So you can use Fate's Edict on your teammate. They can attack, but they're pretty much magic immune. Are you kidding me? That's so good. You just keep your teammate permanently magic immune. What? You can just keep your carry permanently magic immune and heal them non-stop. Why? Dude, the Scepter is insane. Ah. Yo, that's insane. False Promise upgrade. Causes False Promise to have 0.3 second fade delay invisibility. Fade delay invisibility. It's good, not an instant cop, I think. You don't instant cop this because you'd rather buy a freaking Scepter on your Oracle. Use it on the enemy carry and still burst them for damage. I mean, I guess the Fate's Edict, like, no longer disarm is only good like when you use it on your carry. It's not really that good if you use it on yourself, right? Maybe that's why, but I don't know. It still seems kind of strong. Holy crap, OD has a bunch of changes. He's no longer Outworld Devourer, he's Outworld Destroyer again. Agi reduced, damage increased, Astral Imprisonment, cast range increased, Scepter upgrade, cast range bonus, duration reduced. Oh whoa, Astral Imprisonment duration reduced. That's a big thing. What the heck? The laning is not so annoying anymore. No longer deals area damage. Whoa, it no longer deals area damage. Astral Imprisonment damage to a single target increased 330. Astral Imprisonment mana cost reduced. Imprisonment now steals 14, 16, 18, 20% max mana from enemies for 60 seconds. It doesn't increase your current mana values, and it doesn't reduce the enemy's current mana values. Wow, that Astral Imprisonment drains your mana. Sag. Arcane Orb mana cost changed to 20% of current mana. Arcane Orb cooldown increased and 0 at the end. Arcane Orb damage increased to 14%. Oof. Essence Flux no longer has an active component. Sanity's Eclipse no longer provides his other abilities with a mana capacity charge counter. Sanity's Eclipse base damage increased. Sanity's Eclipse cooldown. So Essence Flux is just always active then. Upgrade. Essence Flux becomes a 1.5 second channel ability. Swaps your current life and mana totals. Only transfers 75% of the respective values. This is an insanely big patch. I mean, the rest are like items, so it should be much quicker. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is the first thing, like I have no idea what this is because I can't check it in the game right now. But yeah, I don't know what the hell they did to OD, but all I know is it doesn't do area damage anymore. With the Astral Imprisonment, it drains enemy mana. You gain mana. And Arcane Orb costs 20% of your current mana. So you can still attack it. And then it does damage increase by 40%. Whatever. Self-Sunder on Essence Flux. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not an OD player. I don't even know what the new OD does because I didn't even bother looking at it. So we're just gonna skip OD. Okay, that's the one here we're just gonna skip. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what the hell this is. It's also getting late because we're already 2 hours into this. Holy shit. And I haven't slept yet. Shield Crash, damage increased. Shield Crash, mana cost reduced. Shield Crash, cooldown reduced, so some nice buffs to Pango. Agony Shard ability, Roll Up. Grants Roll Up. Turns you into a protected ball for up to 4 seconds. Okay. Gaining magic immunity and allowing you to turn. Can be cast during Rolling Thunder to temporarily pause it. Can cast Rolling Thunder and Shield Crash during Roll Up. If enemies attack you during Roll Up, you will roll away from the attacker for 0.75 seconds, applying Rolling Thunder damage stun if there are any enemies in the way. Hello? Is it gonna play? So you're pretty much just Rolling Thunder. So you get like a short, like a 4-second Rolling Thunder. It's pretty cool actually. 30-second cooldown too. Yeah, it's a slideshow. Dude, I think it's pretty good. I'm not so sure, but it looks pretty good. I have a feeling people are probably just gonna buy it because it lets you get off your ulti much easier too. Phantom Assassin, here we are, the carries. Blur Fate Time for Scepter reduced. Blur Evasion reduced. Ooh, okay, no longer 50. Pretty big actually. Level 10 talent reduced. Level 15 talent also reduced. Talent change for 100% critical damage to plus 7% coup de grace chance. Wow, that's pretty big actually. But I think you still get the daggers. Phantom Knives! Oh my god, that's so cool! Oh, I just had like a nerdgasm moment because it reminded me of Warcraft 3, Phantom Knives. Grants Phantom Knives. Releases sharp blades around you in a 550 AoE, dealing 12% of enemies max health on impact, and applies break. Okay. It applies a break. That's gonna make PA own some heroes really hard. Now, you're gonna buy this like after your 4th or 5th item, but you're still gonna buy it. And what the hell? They did not nerf PA at all. Is it instant comp? Not an instant comp. 100% not. This is like a like early late game comp. Call back to P. I know, dude. It reminds me of PA from Warcraft 3. That's why I'm having a nerdgasm moment here, dude. It was such a badass spell back then. Phantom Lancer. We're Bristleback now. Base int increase. Spirit Lance mana cost rescaled. Phantom Rush agility bonus is still provided if the dash is cancelled. Phantom Rush min proc distance reduced. That's pretty cool actually. The agility bonus is still provided if you cancel it. So you can like run in, instant cancel, and you can right click damage. Pretty cool. Set the rework. Juxtapose can now be cast, destroying your other juxtapose illusions and quickly creating the max illusions it allows with a bonus 10-second duration. 60-second cooldown. Ooh, okay, cool. Not so sure how I feel about this. Kind of interesting. Spear Lance. Spear Lance bones towards an enemy up to 900 units away, prioritizing heroes, increases Spirit Lance illusions damage by 20%. So it gives a single bounce, huh? It's not bad. It's not. I wouldn't say it's an instant bounce. Instant cop. But it could be interesting. It only bounces once. Like previously, people used to buy the Ags when it bounced everyone because you can kill creepers very quickly with it. I think PO just needs items. Yeah, PO needs items. Items over cop. Phoenix Supernova cooldown increased. Supernova mana cost rescaled. Sunray mana cost increased, so they pretty much just nerfed Phoenix. Fire Spirits upgrade. Causes Fire Spirits to become a passive ability. Every 7 seconds, a Fire Spirit respawns. This is what you call instant comp. Instant comp. Bro, this is Io's Agonyms, but on crack. The Phoenix is gonna be the fattest hero in the game. You just buy it at minute 20. And now you have every 7 seconds Fire Spirits. You just go around the map throwing Fire Spirits and killing every creep wave. This Phoenix shard is OP as hell, bro. It's actually OP, bro. I mean, this is gonna get nerfed for sure. Like, people are gonna, like, Phoenix players are gonna abuse the shit out of this shard and farm like crazy. Puck. Agility gain increased. Like, this is actually insanely OP. I mean, you need to go 20 minutes to buy it, but still, after 20 minutes, you're gonna be a farm god, right? Yeah, it's actually OP as hell. No doubt. Puck. Agi gain increased, Turner improved, Illusory Orb increased, Warning Rift max distance, Dream Coil Scepter Link break stun duration rescaled. Okay. Dream Coil initial damage increased. Level 10 talent, oh, looks good. Waning Rift upgrade. Waning Rift now deals 70 bonus damage and knocks enemies back 250 distance over 0.4 seconds. Reveals invisible enemy units and wards in the area for 5 seconds. What? It shows wards? My man Jammin coming through with that 17 months. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome back, dude. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you've been well. Back with the new patch, dude. Back for the new patch. No, you can only buy shards at 20 minutes. Let's see. So Waning Rift pushes them back and you can break coil with this. And you can also Waning Rift behind them to push the enemy towards your teammates. This is a really good shard. But I think you buy the shard after Agonyms. I think you're supposed to buy Ags and then you buy the shard. Phoenix is busted, dude. Lesh, not good. I don't think the Ags is good. The old Leshrac Agonyms, way better. That thing was busted. New job. Back for the new patch. Nice. Pudge Scepter rework. Base damage increased. Base armor increased. Agility gain reduced. Strength gain reduced. Flesh heap. Magic resistance increased. Okay, so far pretty good buffs. Rot slow. Meat hook damage. Scepter reworked. Increases rot radius by 200. Damage by 80. Reduces health regen on affected enemies by 25. Wow, that's strong. Holy smokes, dude. Pudge becomes a farming god after this. And it destroys like morphs and shit too. That's actually pretty good. But obviously Pudge level 1 hook, trash. Dismember. Allows targeting an ally with Dismember to swallow them and heal them for 6% max health per second. Has half cooldown when used on allies. So it's like, it was the old axe, right? They just gave it to Pudge as a shard ability. I mean, you can literally save your teammates with this. But I doubt we're buying that at 20 minutes. We're gonna buy it later in the game. Pugna, Life Drain upgrade. For every 1.75 seconds of channel on an enemy, another secondary life drain is created, targeting another random enemy hero in the cast range, plus 200. You'll continue to channel until there are no enemy heroes available for the channel duration runs out. Oh, that's so funny. Multiple life drain. It's not a good. It's not good. It's not a good upgrade. I mean, Pugna definitely rather have items than buy this freaking shard ability. You're not gonna buy this. It's very rare. This is actually gonna pay off. It's cool. It's a cool idea, but it doesn't give you stats. It doesn't help you live longer, right? Pugna is like a highly sought out hero in the team fights. You're gonna kill him first, right? So if he's standing there life draining for that long with multiple heroes nearby, then they're gonna jump you. This shard is only insane because you're watching 3 stunners or 3 heroes standing there letting him life drain. What normally happens is they're gonna jump you, right? They're gonna stun you. They're gonna kill you. This shard is good maybe after you have like a BKB possibly, but it's not really like an amazing shard you're gonna insta buy. You need BKB first for sure if you're gonna use this. That's 100%. If you buy BKB, then you can buy this, but it's still 1400 gold, right? Where you could use that towards like something that can help you live, like a Glimmer Cape or what. BH was life drain. Queen of Pain. I still love Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter for me, Bounty Hunter Ag Shard is so far my favorite, I think. Obviously Phoenix, but I'm not a big Phoenix player. Strength gain increased. Level 10 talent increased. Level 25 talent Scream of Pain Fear to plus 200 Stonic. Whoa! Yo! Pop lost her fear. That's bad. That's what made her so good in the late game. Blink upgrade. Release a sonic boom when you blink at both your starting and ending location. Deals 150 damage in a 300 AoE and silences for 1.5 seconds. Oh, that's good. Holy shit, that's really good. You can burst a lot with this and it silences them. Wait, you can be hit by both. You can deal 300 damage if you literally just blink right on top of the target. Okay. That's actually really nice. I'm not sure if it's an instant comp, but if you go like Treads, Orchid, BKB, I think you buy this after BKB. Because if you have Orchid already, you don't need the silence or the damage, right? But after BKB, it could be interesting. Razor. Base movement speed increased. Base HP regen increased. Plasma field minimum damage increased. Mike, you were talking about Razor? Storm Surge upgrade. Causes Storm Surge to have an 80% chance to release a forked lightning when attacked, or always when targeted with a spell, hitting the target and up to 2 other enemies. Deals 120 damage and slows them by 50% for 1.5 seconds. %18 chance, huh? Or always when targeted with a spell. That's pretty cool. Dude, this is an instant comp, I think. It deals 120 damage and slows them by 50%. This is surely an instant comp, right? If you have enough HP already, you buy this right away. Because that's damage and it slows the enemy. It's pretty good. This is really freaking good. Is co-op a high priority against enemies with channels? Yeah, it could be. It definitely could be. But I think you always go like BKB first. Because if you blink in on top of an enemy, even if you silence them, like you're going to die right after. You can't get out, right? That's the problem with silencing someone when you blink in only for 1.5 seconds. That's not a very long silence. Not a very long silence at all. Oh, this one is a very big farming boost. The blink? Nah. Razor's really good, I think. I think this thing is like a Storm Surge, you can buy this right away because it gives you a lot of like help in the fights. Ricky, Smokescreen cannot be cast during Tricks of Trade. Smokescreen radius increase. Miss rate rescaled. Smokescreen mana cost reduced. Tricks of the Trade Scepter cast range reduced. Tricks of the Trade Scepter upgrade now hits 2 units at once rather than 1. Oh, that's pretty nice. Sleeping Dart, new ability. Grants Sleeping Dart fires a dart at the target enemy, putting them to sleep for 3 seconds. Okay. Target is invulnerable until duration ends. When the target wakes up, they receive 150 damage and are slowed by 25% for 4 seconds. So you pretty much just stun a hero for 3 seconds. But you can't attack them. I mean, it's pretty interesting. Not an instant comp, I think. But once you have enough damage items, you can buy it right away. Like, if you have a Diffusal Blade, and you think that's all you need for fighting, then you can buy this right away. Because you put somebody to sleep for 3 seconds. You put a Tidehunter to sleep for 3 seconds, and they can't wake up from it. It is removing someone from a fight for 3 seconds, exactly. Rubik, Arcane Supremacy no longer provides debuff amplification. Arcane Supremacy now provides cast range. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I'm listening. Spell Steal now provides a bonus 30% debuff amplification to the stolen spells. Spell Steal cooldown rescaled. 26 seconds. 1, that's annoying. Spell Steal, but 14 level, that's okay. Spell Steal Scepter cooldown rescaled from 2 to 642. Level 10 talent changed from 50 base to Fade Ball steals hero damage. What? Oh, right. That one again. 200 base damage. Okay. Allows you to use telekinesis on yourself or an ally. Throw range is 60% longer and cooldown is reduced by 30% when targeting allies. Wait, what? It stuns your own ally, dude. But you can like get your ally out of somewhere. I mean, I'm definitely not buying this for 1400 gold. That's for sure. I'm definitely not buying this. What do you think about the new Kato? Is it good? New Kato can gank when he has ulti. Position 4 or 5? Probably both. It could be probably be played as both. It's a weird one. But there is a talent that lets you throw heroes away further. But you're gonna get stunned though while you're lifting your, like, you can lift yourself. That's so goofy. I'm definitely not buying this. Early game, that's for sure. Rather have items. How it interacts in a chrono or black hole? I guess you can throw someone out of a chrono, but they're still gonna be stunned first. It kind of makes more sense if your lift was like level 1. Surprisingly. It's much better if your lift was level 1. Thanking. Epicenter now uses cast time instead of channel time. Cast time? Okay. So that means that Epicenter can't be casted. I mean, it's a cast time, so it cannot be cancelled. So even if you get cancelled, that means the Epicenter won't go on cooldown. Yo, that's wicked. What the hell? Epicenter radius increases. Level 15 talent increased. Every Epicenter, every 700 units moved cause an Epicenter pulse around you in 400 AoE. Alright, that's like kind of interesting. Just a random pulse out of nowhere every time you move around. Like if you blink stun, it'll create a pulse. Alright, I don't know if it's an instant cop, probably not. He needs items first, but it's definitely a cop at some point. It's just like random pulses that do damage and slows the enemy's attack speed and stuff. Pretty weird though. How much is 700 units? It's pretty much the range of Alina's attack. Shadow Demon. Shadow Poison is no longer dispellable. What? What? Demonic Purge Scepter upgrade debuffs now ends when a new one is cast. Deals damage relative to how long it lasts. Demonic Purge upgrade. Allows Demonic Purge to be cast on allies, continuously dispelling them and healing them at the end instead of damaging them. Does not slow allies. Wow, that's cool. Shadow Demon now has a heal. I mean, it's good if there's like some annoying slows coming out from your enemy. But I'm not so sure if you're gonna buy it right away. You might need some items. You might just buy it honestly right away, depending on what the matchup you're against. Which could be interesting. Bro, you sleep? Nah, I did not sleep. It's a new patch, dude. I'm gonna get through this patch real quick first. Shadow Fiend. Shadow Raise mana cost reduced from 90. That's a pretty nice buff to Shadow Fiend, by the way. It's gonna make his level 1 insanely powerful. Necromancy now provides 0.75 spell amp per soul. Huh? How much spell amp is that? Wait, isn't that a lot of spell amp? How many souls does he get? 36? %27% spell amp? It's 36, right? Wait, 20? I don't know what the new Shadow Fiend 20 souls? Okay. Yeah. I was like 20, 36. Oh, what patch do I think this is? 15% spell amp. That's not good. And 15% spell amp is not good. You're definitely not buying this early game. You don't care about the spell amp. You want items for sure. That's up. Shadow Shaman. Mass Serpent ward damage increased. Okay, nice. X cooldown, ward attack damage. Okay, Shackles. Shackles creates 4 serpent wards that attack the target while you channel. Increases shackle range by 150. Dude, we're only on S. Increases shackle range by 150. Wards last 8 seconds. Shackles create 4 serpent wards. Yo, that's sick. It increases your shackle range too. If I have Blink and Aether Lens on Shadow Shaman, I'm buying this right away. Actually, I don't even need Blink. If I have Aether Lens, I'm buying this. For 1400 gold, you get these wards. 4 wards that deal, let's say you're level 12, 85 damage each, right? That's pretty big. I'm buying that. I'm definitely, after Aether Lens, I'm buying Agony Shards, dude. Let's go. Because it just creates the wards. The wards alone are worth it because it's also like blocking the enemy in. So last word scepter radius increased. Glaives of Wisdom upgrade. It causes glaives to bounce once towards the closest enemy unit, dealing 50% of your attack damage. Oh shit, 600 unit range. Wow. Bro, this is an instant cop for core silencers. Core silencers will instant cop this for sure. This is like a huge farming boost. And does an insane amount of damage in fights. Skyrath Mage. It's only cost 1400 gold. Wow. Skyrath Mage Shard ability, Ancient Seal. Ancient Seal debuff now causes other debuffs applied to last 40% longer. Grants vision over the target. Okay, so if you Ancient Seal someone, if they get stunned, they will get stunned for 40% longer. So a 2-second stun becomes a 2.8 second stun. A 3-second stun becomes a 4.2 second stun. How much vision does it provide over the target? Oh, it's like decent vision. Pretty good. Definitely not an instant cop though. Skyrath needs mana, damage, and things like that first. Definitely not an instant cop. Also concussive and Athos? Yeah, that's true too. But I mean, but you need to use the Ancient Seal first. You're normally using concussive and Athos before the Ancient Seal normally, right? So I'm thinking more about your teammates' skills. Slaughter. Sprint movement speed reduced. Sprint river speed rescaled. Crush mana cost increase. Scepter HP regen reduced. Scepter armor bonus reduced. Corrosive Haze upgrade. Cause the Corrosive Haze to be applied for 5 seconds to units hit with Slithering Crush. Whoa, that's pretty strong. for 5 seconds only, but it's still really good. Is this an instant cop though? I think Sada would rather have items first. I don't think this is an instant cop. Is there any combos that this could be good with though? Yeah, because it's 1400 HP. Like normally Sada doesn't okay, think about it this way. When Sada goes in for the crush, he doesn't stun multiple people typically. Right? He stuns maybe 2 heroes. But whoever you do stun, you're gonna cast Corrosive Haze on anyway. It's a 5-second cooldown. So if you think about it, you're not gonna get super high value out of, you know, Corrosive Hazing multiple people. And it only lasts for 5 seconds. So would you rather have this or like a Playmare or something? Haze cast time kinda long? I mean, it'll last longer than 5 seconds too though, right? I don't think you instant cop, but if you're like ahead in items, then maybe you buy it. And Playmare does sound juicy. Invis Heroes with Glimmer? Yeah, Invis Heroes probably, it could be nice, but still, same thing, you know? You're gonna haze them anyway. And it only lasts for 5 seconds. It does look pretty nice though when you hit multiple people with the haze. I can tell you that. That would feel really cool. Maybe it's good. But again, it's good later. That's the thing. It's probably not that amazing early on. But it's gonna be good later for sure. Alright, Shadow Dance cooldown reduced. Pound Scepter range increased. Fish Bait, new ability. Grants Fish Bait. Can throw it on enemies to reduce their movement speed by 30%. And grant you True Sight over them. 4 seconds. What? Throw it onto enemies to reduce their movement speed. Grant True Sight over them. If you pounce an enemy during that time, you will be rewarded with 50 attack speed for the duration of pounce. Well then, it reduces their movement speed. And you get 50 attack speed. 20-second cooldown. But only for the duration of the pounce though. Probably better later. It's probably not an instant cop. You need items first for sure. Snapfire, Fire Snap Cookie, mana cost increased. 10, Leo Shatter mana cost reduced. Gobble Up now has 150 mana cost. Gobble Up Spit Out no longer has 150 mana cost. Gobble Up can now target special units like golems and spear bears. Gobble Up impact damage changed from 400 to match the current blob value on your ultimate. So 160, 240, 320. Ouch! Ouch, that's a big nerf. Ouch. Lost a lot of damage. Scatterblast upgrade. Units in the point blank range of Scatterblast will be knocked back 250 units, take 125 extra damage, and be stunned for 0.15 seconds. Wow, that's pretty cool. Maybe Core Snapfire can buy this right away, but Support Snapfire, I don't really imagine them like instant copying this. Although a 1.5 second stun is nice. Maybe you want to use that gold in building towards a mech or something. Possibly. But if you're like already unkillable, then this is a pretty cool buy. Sniper, strength gain increased. Agility gain reduced. Base agility increased. Okay. Shrapnel charge replenish time reduced. That's pretty nice actually. Concussive Grenade, new ability. Grants Concussive Grenade, knocks enemies back 425 units, slowing them by 50% and disarming them for 3 seconds. 20-second cooldown. Oh wow, that's pretty cool against like PA, Ricky, right? When they jump on you, you can get them off you. Definitely not an instant buy though. It's like a late game buy. Sniper needs too many items. Wow, they didn't even change Sniper at all. They just keep adding like these new ability stuff, but they didn't really balance heroes a lot. Support Sniper's not back. But wait, hold on. Support Sniper disarming for 3 seconds. And it slows them by 50% too. Damn, maybe support sniper is back. Is it useful enough though? His axe still sucks. It's not a very long stun anymore. But you know, a disarm and a slow, that's pretty sick. Cast range is garbage though. 550 cast range for sniper, that's pretty bad. Spectre, oh my god, we're still on S, guys. Dear lord. Base attack speed reduced. Version rescaled again. Dude, Spectre is getting it again, dude. All the nerfs. Dagger cooldown increased. Oof. Dagger mana cost increase. Shadow Step Scepter ability now also casts a Spectral Dagger on its target. Ooh, that's big time. Holy shit. Shadow Step is actually a good ability now. Because it activates Dagger right away. That's good. The Spectre's axe is actually good now, but everything else got super nerfed. Dispersion upgrade. Can activate Dispersion to spawn a Haunt Illusion to attack the most recent hero that damaged you in the last 5 seconds. Spawn a Haunt Illusion to attack the most recent hero that damaged you in the last 5 seconds. Illusion lasts 5 seconds, cooldown 25, mana cost 150. That's pretty interesting. But normally it's just going to be the same target who's attacking you. But it is an illusion that you have for 5 seconds. That can man up with you. You won't buy it right away, but you can probably buy it after, like, let's say you go Manta, right? You go Manta, Skadi, and then you buy this. You can even go Manta, then buy this. Because it's not bad. 5 seconds is a pretty powerful illusion. He can haunt to Zeus after he ults? You're right, he can. He really can haunt to Zeus after he ults. That's pretty sick. Yo, this is a pretty good one. You can buy back an instant haunt into the fight. But now you spent 1400 gold on this and buyback gold. Like instant cop at 20 minutes. That's a lot of gold though. But it's pretty good. Yeah, but it's still good. Maybe not the buyback factor, but it's still good. Like creating illusion for 5 seconds is still good. I think you can buy it early. I think after Manta, you can even buy it. Yeah, Sick versus NP and Zeus. Yeah, you can go on targets that like you can't even see. And 5 seconds is a long time. Nether Strike cooldown reduced. Ooh, that's good. Charge of Darkness Scepter cooldown increased. Charge of Darkness Scepter movement speed bonus increased. Nether Strike upgrade. Causes Nether Strike to have a cast delay rather than a cast time. Deal 200 extra damage and apply break for 4 seconds. You're spell immune during the cast delay. Dude, that's good. That is so good. A break? And you become spell immune so they can't stun you while you go in? That's a good buy, dude. That's actually a good buy. Yo, I'm playing Spearbreaker. This shit's legit. You just need some tank ability and then you can buy this. Because the break is like kind of good against a lot of heroes. Like Viper, for example. Thorn Spirit. Level 15 talent. Level 25 talent. Overlord piercing immunity to +2 Overlord bounces. Cause your attacks to bounce up to 2 times at random enemies. And bounce back if there are only 2 enemies. Ooh, that's interesting actually. What the heck? Instead of the Massive Remnants? I don't know. Massive Remnants is pretty OP. But if you're level 30, you're really strong. Electric Rave, new ability. Grants Electric Rave gives you and allied heroes within 750 AoE of you 3 Overlord charges. Lasts up to 12 seconds. Or until the charges are depleted. Cooldown 30. Additionally, passively provides 40 attack speed to Storm Spirit. Bro, this Storm is OP as hell. Dude, you're getting 40 attack speed for 1400 gold, and then your teammates get Overload charges, 3 of them. You know how much damage that is? No way, no way, no way this is a real thing. This is an instant buy. 20 minutes, you already have Orchid, you're probably halfway to Bloodstone or whatever, and you or like save money, buy this. Bro, you can play position 3 Storm Spirit if you can live with this shit. This is instant cop 1,000,000,000%. Instant cop. Instant cop. Then God Strength reduced. Haha, Sven got the dig. Stormhammer Scepter no longer applies attacks on impact. Oh, that sucks. Stormhammer Scepter bonus range reduced. Dude, Stormhammer got cocked. What's the point of Stormhammer Scepter now? There's literally no point. Talent change for Stormhammer dispels enemies to plus 4 seconds Warcry duration. GG. Then is just like bad. Oh, now you have to upgrade. Stormhammer now applies a dispel on enemy. You have to actually buy it now for 1400 gold. Nobody's buying this for 1400 gold early game. They'll buy it later on, but definitely not early game. But it's good later on though, for sure. Any position 4 Storm with this Storm Spirit thing? It's possible. It might be possible, honestly. Electric Rave is pretty sick ability. But I'm probably not. I think you still need to be Core Storm. The hero just doesn't do shit without items still. Techies, Blast Off upgrade. Increases Blast Off cast range by 600 and applies a 1.5 second stun to enemies within 200 AoE. Half the primary radius. Okay. Alright. I mean, probably Blast Off for a very far range though. Finally, we're in T, guys. We're almost done. We're at 70%. I think items should be way faster. Wow, that's a very long Blast Off. That's pretty cool actually for techies. Like, they get rooted by your they're gonna get rooted by your mind and then you blast off. This is a really good buy for techies. You buy this after Aghanims though, because techies 100% needs axe first. T8 base strength increased, base attack range increased, Sideblade attack range bonus rescaled, Sideblade spell range is now 2x your attack range. Level 10 talent increase. Psionic Trap upgrade causes Psionic Traps to silence enemies for up to 2.5 seconds based on how long the trap has been charged. Wow. Minimum 0.5 duration. So EA can cancel channels. And if they run over it, they're silenced for 2.5 seconds. Not only that, if you combine this with the Aghanims, when you jump on top of someone, they're silenced. They can't stun you. They can't get away. It's a really big buy, but I don't think you buy this right away. Definitely a late game buy for TA. Terrorblade. Reflection duration increased. Terror Wave ability is now gained when equipping Scepter rather than after Metamorph cast. Terror Wave fear duration reduced. Fear now sends units away from you rather than towards a fountain. Scepter ability now grants your Metamorphosis for 10 seconds. Terror Wave Scepter ability now grants you Metamorph for 10 seconds. If Metamorph is already active, it extends it by 10 seconds instead. Yo, TV Scepter is legit. Just having meta for 10 seconds when you don't have meta up is a big deal. And you have a fear for 2.5 seconds. You buy this for sure. Okay, Aghanims upgrade. Demon Zeal. Grants Demon Zeal costs 25% of your current HP to cast, providing you 25% movement speed, 50 attack speed for 6 seconds. Provides 50% more bonus while melee. 25% movement speed and 50 attack speed. Yeah, you don't buy this right away early game, but you can buy this like kind of a start of late game. You need items first. Tidehunter, Kraken Show, damage block increased, and some talent stuff. Anchor Smash upgrade increases Anchor Smash damage by 90 and causes it to affect buildings. Bro, if you're ahead with Tidehunter, instant cop. Cop. If you're ahead with Tidehunter, cop. Bro, we're gonna see OG play mid-tide with IO every game. If they get it. Timber. Volume does base damage, Timber chain speed increase, Chakram Scepter slow now stacks independently. Chakra cast animation reduced. Flamethrower, what the heck? He has a flamethrower now? What are we? What? Okay. Grants Flamethrower, release a flame in the direction you are facing, lasts 7 seconds, applies a debuff that deals 75 DPS and slows by 20% for 3 seconds. Sets trees on fire that eventually die after 5 seconds. 15-second cooldown, 100 mana cost, 75 DPS, and slows them. Okay, if you have Bloodstone, this is a cop. This is OP as hell. Flamethrower's OP, bro. It's a meme, but it's really strong. It slows the enemy and does pretty good DPS too. And it keeps resetting, right? As long as they keep getting hit by it. It's a meme, but for 1400 gold, it's OP. Rumble, yeah, that's what it is. Freaking the League of Legends. Rumble. Holy shit. Tinker, Scepter reworked. Upgrades your laser into a shrink ray, causing it to have plus 400 cast range and reducing the enemy model size and current health values by 20%. And it stacks, okay. Laser bounces once on the furthest target up to 700 range from the primary target. Prioritizes heroes. Bounces once, okay. I don't know what to think of the Scepter. Defense Matrix, new ability. Grants defensive matrix. Targets an ally unit, applying a barrier to them that blocks the next 200 damage and provides 40% status resist. Barrier lasts up to 10 seconds or until the damage shield is consumed. Cast range 400. So you're supposed to like keep refreshing and throwing that onto your ally. Until the damage shield. That's a 40% status resist. That's a pretty OP item. That's a pretty OP ability to use on your carry who's sieging the high ground. While you are like, this is literally the new Omni Knight, right? This is Heavenly Grace. This is actually Heavenly Grace, but it's refreshed and you can use it like one after the other because you're Tinker. How the plus 4 is looking? Bro, it's just like new upgrades. The shards are pretty much what this new update is all about. Yeah, I mean, if Tinker does become good, like this is going to be a big time spell in sieging high ground and fighting for and helping a carry. Would actually make Tinker not such a greedy hero. Tiny tree grab cooldown reduced. Avalanche now deals 2.5x damage to tossed units rather than 3x. Ooh, that's a big ass nerf. That's a big ass nerf, man. Huge nerf. Grow damage increased. Damn, Tiny got the D, man. Tiny actually got the D. Can I play support Tinker? Maybe? I don't know. Grants Craggy Exterior passive. Provides 20% chance to stun the enemy for 1 second and deal 100 damage when a physical attack impacts your hero. Works against enemies within 400 range. Procs after an attack impacts and does not affect spell immune enemies. Oh my god, it's the old Craggy. 20% chance. I mean, it's good. You're definitely not buying it right away because you need Blink and other items, but you can buy it later on against like, you know, high attack speed or Sven's or whatever. Just the old Craggy. Trend Protector. Overgrowth now interrupts targets again. Good. Nature's Guise upgrade. Causes Nature's Guise to root enemies upon attacking. Roots them for 1 second and deals a total of 200 damage. Lasts an extra second when attacking near a tree. So 2 seconds if you come out of a tree. Oh, when you're attacking near a tree, right? Okay. Like the old Nature's Guise. I wouldn't call it like an instant cop, but it's gonna be good. At some point, you're gonna want it for sure. I mean, Treant doesn't really have good items to buy. It might just be an instant cop just because his item choices are not that amazing. Like Meteor Hammer or something, or Blink Dagger. Troll Warlord. Berserker's Rage movement speed. But if you can't go into a fight to attack them, then you're not gonna buy this anyway. Berserker's Rage movement speed increase. Level 25 talent changed. A Scepter rework causes ranged axes to dispel enemies. And melee axes to dispel yourself. Whoa! You can dispel your enemies? So you can remove their Gold Scepter, their Glimmer Capes. Reduces cooldown from 9 to 4. And mana cost by half. Yo, that's legit. That's like the new Sven. But I don't know at what point you would actually buy it though. Upgrade. Battle Chance casting Battle Trance now gives you a global aura that gives allied heroes, including yourself, plus 60 attack speed. Bruh. Bruh. Plus 60 attack speed to all your allies when you Battle Trance. Maybe you can play troll mid with Scepter and Battle Trance or some shit and give your teammates and, you know, dispel enemies and shit. Possible. But Ags is like an awkward buy, right? Because it doesn't really give you damage. But it's pretty good late game when you can eat the Ags or get it off Roshan. Tusk. Walrus Kick now targets a direction. The thing about the global aura, it also gives you 60 attacks, but only when you ulti, right? You're not going to buy this at 20 minutes. So you will buy it later on. Walrus Kick now targets a direction and kicks the closest enemy unit to you within 250 radius. Prioritizes heroes. Okay. Interesting. You can do some cool stuff with that. For sure. Frozen Sigil new ability. Grants Frozen Sigil. Grants Frozen Sigil. Oh my god, it's back. Frozen Sigil is back. Summons a flying sigil that slows enemy attacks by 30 movement speed and 20 for enemies. 30 movement speed and 20% for enemies? Oh, I read it wrong. It slows enemy attack by 30 and movement speed by 20. Last 25 seconds. It's pretty good. Definitely not an instant comp because I think you need some items first, but as soon as you finish like your first item, you can buy the sigil right after. Easier to lease in. Yeah, we're freaking League of Legends, boys. They're just bringing back all the old stuff. Oh, we're almost done with heroes, dude. Underlord. Level 10 talent changed. Okay. Set the rework. Dark Rift can now be cast on allied heroes, reducing cast delay by 1 second and cooldown by 50 seconds. So you can actually teleport to your allies now with Scepter. Great. You're like, Nature's Prophet is split pushing. You have Ags. You teleport your whole team to the Nature's Prophet or something. In like some trees, like he's like hiding in some trees. You go for the throne. Firestorm upgrade. Firestorm cannot be self-targeted. When used that way, the Firestorm follows you around. Also cause the Firestorm to heal you for 50% of the damage values. Wow, that's amazing. If you're ahead with Underlord, you 100% buy Agony Shard ability. This is so good if you're ahead. You just chase people down with Firestorm. But if you're not ahead and you're not tanky, you can't really buy it. But you need to buy it when you're ahead and tanky. Undying Decay mana cost increase. Ouch. That's a lot. Soul Rip damage heal per unit reduced. Ouch. That hurts. Level 10 talent now decay duration. Soul Rip heals. Oh, you get it back on level 15 though. The Soul Rip. But then you lose the tombstone, like the zombie damage. Level 20. To decay cooldown and decay cooldown to attacks to destroy. Okay. Decay increases decay radius by 100 and spawns a zombie around each hero target. Oh, that's cool. I like it. I kind of like it. Because if you keep spamming decays in the fights, it's good. So you can only get this once you have decay maxed out. If you don't have decay maxed out, there's no point. I think. Ursa, OP cooldown reduced, OP mana cost reduced, Earthshock slow increased. Okay, cool. Fury Swipe. Every 6th Fury Swipe on a single target causes Ursa to get enraged for 1 second. Every 6th Fury Swipe on a single target. That's not that good. That's like, you're not buying this early, that's for sure. You're buying this way later into the game when you're actually committing to heroes for that many attacks. And you need items on Ursa. Vengeful Spirit, base int increased. Why is there so much here? Magic Missile cast range increased. Oh, that's nice. Magic Missile projectile speed increased. Nice. Vengeance Aura no longer increases attack range. Oh, that's why. Or primary attribute. Vengeance Aura no longer has an illusion death mechanic. No! My favorite part of Venge. Vengeance Aura now increases base attack damage by 8, 16, 24, 32. They just brought back the old Venge, dude. And now, if you die, you're dead. They actually like nerf Venge, I think, pretty badly. Because the illusion thing was a big factor in a lot of games. Set the rework. Upon death, creates a strong illusion of you that can cast spells and deal 100% damage and takes 100% damage. Illusions has 30% movement speed bonus. Ooh, that's pretty good. If the illusion is alive when you respawn, you will take its place. Oh, that's nice. XP earned by illusion is given to your hero. Bro. Scepter first item Venge. Let's go. Let's go. Scepter first item Venge. Nether Swap no longer has charges. Nether Swap cooldown reduced. They have to kill you twice. You're pretty much Wraith King. They have to kill you twice, but you're faster when you're alive. And you only take 100% damage. Scepter first item. Let's go. Actually, Core Venge would also buy Scepter first item, I think. Scepter Nether Swap no longer has charges. Nether Swap cooldown reduced, so it's back to what it was before. Nether Swap cast range increased, so it's pretty much old Venge. Level 20 talent, cast range, and more aura. Wave of Terror upgrade. Wave of Terror now deals 25% of enemy heroes' base damage and grants it to you as base damage for the debuff duration. We're gonna see Thompson play mid Venge a lot. We're gonna see a lot of mid Venge, I think. This is really good as like a, after you finish like your third item, just buy this and you get so much damage. Bro, 25% of enemies hero base damage is a lot of damage. That's a minimum of 25 damage for every hero that you hit. This probably? Yeah, maybe. It's really big. This is really big upgrade. Probably after the second item even, you can buy it. Like Manta, then just get this shard and you get a bunch of damage. Venomancer. Venomous Gale, initial damage increased. Gale hero impacts into attack range. Venomous Gale upgrade. Causes Venomous Gale to summon 2 Plague Words when it impacts an enemy hero. Increases travel distance by 400. This is a good upgrade. Like, this is actually worth buying, I think. Because it summons 2 words right away and it's not a talent anymore, so you don't have to choose between 2 talents. And it increases the travel distance by 400, which is nice. So you can get like long range Gales. And there's also like a Gale cooldown reduction talent, which is nice. This is a really good buy though. This is a really good buy. Viper, another toxic mana cost rescaled. Ah, 85 on level 1 or just 1 level on it. Poison attack upgrade. Poison attack now also lowers armor by 1.5 per stack. Increases max stacks by 2. Bro, that's broken. That is actually broken for Viper. That is a sure cop. You can go to 7, which reduces a bunch of magic resist, and 1.5 armor is insane. This is a Desolator. Desolator level upgrade. 7 stacks. It's like minus 10 armor, right? After 4th item, 3rd item. Atos. Boots of Travels, Atos. And you can buy this if you want. This is huge. Visage. Attack projectile speed increased. Summon familiar base attack time increased. Set 3. Guarantee the ability Silent as the Grave. Turns you and familiars invisible and 20% movement speed, as well as upgrading your movement type to flying. When you or your familiar exits invisibility, you deal 30% bonus damage for 4 seconds. Lasts 35 seconds. Cooldown 45. Bro, that's sick. What the heck? Yo, Visage is crazy strong with Ags. Holy shit. 30% bonus damage. 45-second cooldown. That's pretty insane. Gravekeeper's Cloak upgrade. Allows you to cast Cloak to turn into a stone form. Restores up to 25% health. Holy shit, that's sick. Yeah, Visage might be a real hero. White Spirit. Level 20 talent. Reduced Astral Step charge. Restore time. Dissimulate. Adds a partial outer ring to dissimulate. Increases damage by 125. Wait, what the hell? That makes Void Spirit escape from like so many different places, and it increases the damage. Sure cop. Sure freaking cop. Dissimulate is a sure cop for sure. Guaranteed. This lets you split push, farm faster, damage output, sure cop. Level 20 talent increased from Shadow Word AoE to 500. Oh. Shadow Word. Wait, plus 500 what? Plus 500 AoE? That's pretty big. Shadow Word now provides plus 20 movement speed on allies enemies. Plus 20% movement speed on your teammate? That's pretty big time. You can buy that, but I think Warlock needs a few items first. It's like a kind of item. Weaver, the Swarm upgrade. Cause the Swarm to latch onto and reveal invisible units. Cause the Gemini attack to also launch an extra attack onto other enemies within 1200 range of the attack target that have beetles attached to them. Reduces the Swarm cooldown by 4 seconds. Cop. Because it makes your Gemini attack an extra attack as well. So it's like a huge damage increase. And a less than a minus 4 second cooldown. Probably after like a second item, you can buy it. You buy it after you finish items. Like most of these shard abilities, it's like you buy a core item. After you finish it, you can just get this shards for a lot of them. Wind Ranger, Miranda Scepter, movement speed reduced. But if you don't have like one core item, you're probably not buying the shards anyway right away. Power Shot upgrade. Power Shot now becomes global, but after reaching its default range, it only affects heroes. Max 1 hero. Impacted heroes will be killed if they are under 13% health after taking the impact damage. Kill threshold scaled based on Power Shot channel duration. What? Is that Agonyms? Global snipes? Oh my god. Yo, this is sick. Yeah, if you're support Wind Ranger, you're buying this every game, dude. Instant cop, I think it's pretty good cop, dude. This is a pretty fucking good cop, especially yo. If you're support Wind Ranger, instant cop for support Wind Ranger, instant cop. I'm playing support Wind Ranger and buying this. Winter Wyvern, base damage. God damn, finally we're at W. That means we're getting close to Zeus. Base damage increased by 2. Cold Embrace. Base heal per second increased. Arctic Burn Scepter mana cost reduced. Arctic Burn Scepter upgrade also increased your movement speed by 25. Okay. Getting your movement speed, that's pretty nice for its upgrade. Mana cost reduction is pretty good too. Definitely play cold. Definitely can buy Scepter. Cold Embrace upgrade. When Cold Embrace ends, a Splinter Blast goes off at that location, hitting enemies within 1200. Definitely not an instant cop. Definitely not. But it's pretty decent. It's like a meh one, to be honest. Not an instant cop though. Witch Doctor. Voodoo Switcheroo. Wow, interesting ability. Grants Voodoo Switcheroo. Turns you into a Death Ward for 2 seconds. Death Ward has minus 30 attack speed. You are hidden invulnerable during this time. Yo. Okay, if you have Glimmer Cape, instant cop. Yo. For 2 seconds, you're a Death Ward. That's a lot of damage. Even if it's just 2 seconds. And you're invulnerable and hidden. They can't stop you. You become invulnerable for 2 seconds when someone goes on you. That's a big time thing, right? I think you go Glimmer, buy the Switcheroo. This is not a meme, bro. This is actually wicked. I can totally see myself using this. Wraith King. Reworked Mortal Strike. It's now a passive cooldown critical strike ability. 4-second cooldown. Reworked Vampiric Aura, now called Vampiric Spear, provides you with 34 lifesteal, can be activated to summon skeletons. Skeletons also have the Vampiric ability. It's like the old Mortal Strike. Scepter upgrade now buffs Wraith units with 75 attack speed and 25 movement speed. Wow, that's crazy. Wait, no reincarnation mana cost is gone? Oh, because you buy it. Okay, causing reincarnation to not have mana cost and spawns 3 skeletons to attack each nearby enemy heroes when reincarnation is triggered. Yeah, that's good. Wait, does it summon 3 skeletons on everyone? Is it 3 skeletons for every hero? Or is it just 3 skeletons in total? If it's 3 skeletons for every hero, this is freaking insane. Bro, 3 for a hero and it removes mana cost? That's insane. That is so good. If it's 3 per hero. That is actually insane. Oh, just 3 skeletons period? Okay. If it's just 3 skeletons period, it's like whatever. But if you're against like Anti-Mage or PL, you have to buy it anyway. You're gonna buy it no matter what anyway. Alright, Zeus, finally the last hero before items. Thunder God's Wrath mana cost increased. Okay. Thunder God's Wrath cooldown increase. Ooh, that hurts. Level 10 reduced the mana. Cooldown reduction to 100 plus 100 Thunder God's Wrath damage. Okay, I mean, that's good. It's okay, the cooldown reduction. Arc Lightning to plus 100. Nerfed. Static Field upgrade. Static Field cannot be cast to perform a heavenly jump, shocking the closest visible enemy hero priority within 2000 range, dealing static field damage to them and reducing their movement speed by 100 for 2.5 seconds. If you were moving forward, you will jump towards that direction 450 distance. Wait, what? Wait, this actually lets you run away. Like, you can jump away. And it also slows the enemy for 2.5. Yo, this is a sick item. What the hell? But I don't think you're gonna buy it right away. Like, it's not like a super instant cop, because you need like bots, ags and shit. But after bots and ags, you can buy this. We are actually Mario. Holy shit. They actually made Zeus into Mario. Oh, crazy. Alright. Even more Mario now. Alright, items finally. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost freaking done. 3 hours in. Okay, new items. Fluffy Hat. Costs 250 gold, grants 125 health. I like it for supports. It's really good. I hope you can upgrade. What the? Dude, there's too many items. Alright. Falcon Blade. Requires Fluffy Hat, Sage Mask, Blades of Attack, 225 gold, grants 150 HP, 1.6 mana regen, and 10 damage. That's a recipe though. That's the only part I don't like. Kind of an interesting item. Let's see what it builds into. Orb of Corrosion. Requires Blightstone, Orb of Venom, and a Fluffy Hat. Provides health, slow, magic DPS, 3 armor reduction, and lasts 3 seconds. Okay. Looks like a pretty good like Earth Spirit item, honestly. Like those position 4 guys. And it needs to be melee, right? Because the Orb of Venom. Witchblade requires Blitz Knuckle, Chainmail, Robe of Magi, and a 600 gold recipe. Grants 35 attack speed, 12 int, 6 armor, plus 300 projectile speed. Has a 9-second passive cooldown that procs on attacks. Applying a curse for 3 seconds that slows by 25% and deals your int as damage every second. I wish they said the like total cost of these items. Applying a curse for 3 seconds that slows by 25%, deals your int as damage every second. If you have like 150 int, it can do 450 damage. It's pretty sick for some heroes. So it's like an int hero item, kind of. Silencer, OD kind of heroes, yeah. Gleipnir requires Maelstrom, Rod of Atos, and a 7. Wow, that's an expensive item. Provides 30 damage, 20 int, 12 strength, 12 agility. Passive, 160 damage, chain lightning proc. Activate targets a 450 AoE area, releasing a lightning strike onto each enemy unit, ensnaring them for 2 seconds, and dealing a chain lightning damage proc for 220 damage. Cast range 1100. That's a pretty cool item. Who benefits the most from this? I mean, that's an AoE ensnare too. AoE ensnare. That's actually a really good item, dude. That's actually a really good item. I just don't know like which hero wants the Maelstrom part when they're buying Atos. Viper! Literally Viper. Amazing Viper item. Right? Probably a great silencer carry item too. Skyrat doesn't care about Maelstrom though. So good. Mage Slayer requires Cloak, Blade of Alacrity, Claymore, and 600 gold. Grants 20% magic resist, 20 agility, 20 damage, and cause your attacks to place a minus 35% spell amp debuff on enemy heroes lasting 4 seconds. Cloak, Blade of Alacrity, and Claymore. Magic resist is pretty good. 20 agility. 20 agility for just 1 Blade of Alacrity. Plus 20 damage and cause your attacks to plus. Bro. Bro, this is like another Viper item. You get Mage Slayer and Gleipnir on freaking on Viper, right? Gleip and Mage Slayer on Viper. Let's go. That's so good. Eternal Shroud requires Hood of Defiance, Voodoo Mask, and oh, I like there's a item that has a hood now. An 1100 gold recipe. Grants HP regen, hero spell lifesteal, creep lifesteal can be activated to create a shield and shield that absorbs up to 400 magic damage and converts it to mana. Wow, so you absorb the damage and you get mana from it. But that's kind of expensive though. 1100 gold recipe is very, very expensive. It's like a greedy pipe pretty much, right? It's just an upgrade for your hood. For people who don't want to buy pipes. It's really good on like Leshrac, for example. Bristleback, yeah, Bristleback. Bristleback would be monstrous. Helm the Dominator. Helm the Dominator can now be upgraded to level 2 by buying Ultimate Orb, and 1600 recipe allows converting ancients. Minimum health increase to 1800, increases stat armor HP regen 6666 to 288. Armor HP. Huh. I mean, that's way too expensive though. Ultimate Orb, that's 3600 gold for level 2. Overwhelming Blink requires Blink, Reaver, and gold. Grants you 25 strength, and when you land at a destination, all enemies in the 800 AoE have a 50% movement slow and 50 attack slow for 6 seconds and take damage equal to 200 plus 100% of your strength. So your Blink does damage. It slows them for 6 seconds. Yo, this is bonkers. This is actually amazing. Centaur late game upgrade, any Blink hero. Axe late game upgrade, any Blink hero. Brewmaster. Yo, that's legit. It's expensive though, bonkers expensive. 17, this recipe is what's killing me. But listen, but for the price of the recipe, right? I mean, Reaver's a decent item, right? For the price of the recipe, you're getting a 50% move slow and attack slow for 6 seconds. It's like a thunderclap, right? This is okay. What happens when you finish this item? For 1750 gold, you're getting a thunderclap. This is thunderclap. This is what this is. Normally, most heroes will do 300 damage. They'll have like 100 strength or something. That's the thunderclap right here. Good. Swift blink. Requires blink. Ego song. Oh, there's a version for everything. That's sick. Granted 25 agility, and when you land at a destination, you gain 30% phase movement speed and plus 40 damage and 40 attack speed. I mean, what agility hero even buys blink that wants this? I think this one is probably like the worst blink one, but we'll see as we go, like how Dota develops. We might even see heroes who don't buy blink buying blink just for these items. Okay, can you imagine an anti-mage with this item blinking in, right, and then blinking out after you slow them and you kill them or some shit? Arcane blink. That's probably like, I'm like thinking of like the dumbest possible hero that can buy blink and seeing if it can work on it. Arcane blink. Mystic staff and gold grants you int. When you land at a destination, gain minus 50% cast point and 25% cooldown reduction for 6 seconds. Dude, you get a 25% cooldown reduction. That's huge. That is actually huge. Bro, if you're like a lion blinking in, but it's so expensive. It's so freaking expensive. Mystic staff is not an item that you want to buy. For me, the best one is probably the strength one, because 25 strength is pretty good late game. But 25 int, like, this is pretty... Ugh. But hey, 25% ability cooldown on Enigma though. On Enigma, right? That's pretty sick. Is gonna get blink more now. I like that. Wind Waker requires Yule's Mystic Staff and a recipe. 1600 recipe, that's expensive. Grants plus 50 movement speed. 6 mana regen. Whoa, what? 50 moves, that's a lot. Mana regen, int. Extends the cyclone functionality to allow casting on allies. When cast on yourself, you can move the tornado anywhere at a speed of 360. Oh, these gimmicks, dude. Everything has like some late game stuff now. Like items that were like kind of sad to have late game now has a way that you can like build into late game. Arcane blink great for initiators? Yeah. So now that I think about it, Swift blink Arcane blink is pretty good on like Tide and Enigma, like these big ulti guys, right? Who just go in and instantly pop their shit. The only problem is like you're paying like a lot of gold though. Wait, why would we buy Arcane Blink when we can buy Octarine Core? Right? Octarine is better. It gives you HP. The only thing about Arcane Blink is like you buy it after Octarine, right? So you buy Octarine and then you buy Arcane Blink late game. Right? Like you want to buy it because we're done. Yeah, super luxury, exactly. Who would make 50% cast point? Every hero, I think, right? Cast point is like for every hero, pretty important. Alright, balance changes. Mana, Aetherlands, mana reduced. Ooh, that's a big nerf. 150 mana is a lot, but people are still gonna buy it no matter what. Soul Booster? No! Why? It doesn't give magic resist anymore. That was my favorite part of Soul Booster. Oh man, no longer has a 900 gold recipe. Now requires Aether Lens instead of Voodoo Mask. No longer provides spell lifesteal. Wait, that's pretty good. Holy shit, Octarine Core needs Aether Lens? That's pretty sick. That's actually pretty sick. But not having spell lifesteal, that's gonna hurt like Leshrac and stuff only. But a lot of heroes buy Aether Lens, and Octarine is a pretty natural upgrade. You just need Aether Lens and Soul Booster. That's so good. That is so good. Octarine is actually so good now. Because it also has magic, mana regen. One of the reasons why Octarine Core has always been like an item people didn't buy is because it didn't have mana regen. It reduces your cooldown, doesn't have mana regen, so although you can cast more spells, it didn't allow you to sustain, you know, how many spells you can cast. Right? But now with Aether Lens giving you mana, it's nice. Bloodstone, no longer magic resist, now requires Voodoo Mask, and there is the spell Lifesteal. So actually Leshek became even better with Bloodstone now. Echo Saber, mana regen increased. Silver Edge now requires Oblivion Staff instead of Echo Saber. Oblivion Staff instead of Echo Saber. Okay. Sag. But I guess it's cheaper, right? Because you don't need the whole Echo Saber anymore. Bonuses changed to pretty much make up for that. Recipe cost increased from 600 to 1100. Total cost is 500 cheaper. Cooldown reduced from 22 to 18. Okay, so Silver Edge still does the double attack, right? If I'm not mistaken. That means you just split the Echo Saber, get your Ogre Axe for like a BKB or something, and then use the Oblivion Staff to make the Silver Edge. Gotta catch some sleep? Alright, have a good night, T-Panda. Wait, were you here the whole time, dude? Or were you just like reading the patch and stuff? Yeah, good night. Ring of Trask, item removed. Great. Heart, no longer use Ring of Trask. Recipe cost increased. Bonus health reduced. Bonus strength increased. HP regen increased. No longer has auto combat regen. Bro, Heart of Trask has just been bad for such a long time. No Darkseer Ag Shard. Oh, dude, how did Nigma Alliance even know what to buy? By the way, who won the series? I didn't even watch because I've been reading this the whole time. Holy Locket now automatically gains a charge every 15 seconds. Okay, that's good. Now requires a fluffy hat and a headdress instead of Ring of Tarask. That's also good. Recipe cost reduced. Now provides a 3 HP regen aura instead of a personal 4.5 health regen. Also good. Alright, small buffs for Holy Locket. I like it. I actually like it. It's gonna make like Phoenix really good. Titanic no longer has an 800 gold recipe. No longer provides status resist. Damage increased 45. Unholy Rage duration increased. Okay. Titanic just became like a trash item. Because it doesn't provide status resist. This is why people bought this item anyway. I hope there's like a replacement for this now. Sanj and its upgrade status resist don't stack with each other. Heaven's Halberd recipe cost reduced. The status is now to 16%. Regen amp reduced. Wow. Well, they made it cheaper though. That's good. Kaya and Sanj status resist increased. Whoa. Kaya Sanj 25%. That's a lot. Sanj and Yasha also 25%. Holy shit. We're gonna see a lot of Sanj and Yashas, I think. 25% is a lot, dude. Eye of Scotty, health reduced. Mana reduced, nerfed. Drum, charge count increased to 8. Now requires Windlace, Robe, Belt, and 550 gold recipe. Now provides 6/6 Swiftness aura, plus 20 movement speed aura. Drum is back on the table, boys. Drum is back. But it doesn't have agility though. Drum is back for anybody who's not a carry, I think. Losing Satanic Resist and Shards giving a lot of new CC ability is interesting. Yeah. Name must stop both games after the patch. Oh, that sucks for Alliance then. Alliance won game 1, right? Boost of Travel. Upon equipping, automatically sells TP scrolls that you have and grants you 1 charge. This also applies to Meeple. Lol. Nice quality of life change. Mask of Madness. Damage reduced from 15 to 10. Okay. Abyssal Blade. Overwhelm active. Now also triggers the Bash passive cooldown. Okay. Good balance. Blade Mail. Recipe cost increased. Wow. 175. That's a lot of gold. Blame me now. Glimmer Cape recipe upgrade now requires 450 gold recipe instead of Gloves of Haste. No, no, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Glimmer Cape was good because of the attack speed. Even for supports, supports loved the attack speed. No, I mean this is especially ripped for core Glimmer Cape, core players who buy Glimmer Cape too. Sucks a lot, man. Necronomicon cooldown reduced to 80. Archer Warrior has a movement speed aura. That's nice. Javelin proc chance increased. Proc damage reduced. Demon Edge damage reduced. Monkey King Bar damage reduced by 2. Cost increased a little bit. Oof, that's actually gonna be painful. Proc damage reduced. Oh, that hurts. Magic damage procs on attacks no longer work with lifesteal. Damn. Ooh, they nerfed MKB big time, dude. That's a big time nerf. Big time nerf. Maelstrom proc chances increased. Ooh, 30%. That's a big. They want to see Maelstrom again, dude. Yeah, no, same thing. Deso damage reduced by 5. Divine Rapier damage reduced to 300. Ooh, Rapier also got nerfed a bit. 10%. 10% is big. Armlet of Morrigan. Unholy Strength active bonus damage increased to 35. Health drain reduced. They buffed it just a little bit. Wait, I haven't gotten to the neutral items yet. We're almost done, guys. Almost freaking done. 3.5 hours. Hodge. Hood of Defiance. Magic resist reduced from 25 to 20. No longer has a 300 gold recipe. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with magic resist being reduced to 20 in exchange for 300 gold recipe being gone. I'm so happy with this. So happy. I am so happy. This is insane buy, by the way. Hood is gonna be an insane item. Insane. Like 100% cop, boys. Every hero, I'm buying Hood. I'm not buying Glimmer anymore. I'm buying Hood, boys. Pipe of Insight. Recipe cost. It gives you HP regen too, and a barrier. Recipe cost increased to 1550. What? What? Ah, because Hood costs less, that's why. But it gives you more magic resist, the pipe. So that's where it is, right? You want the extra magic resist, just finish the pipe. Vlad's Offering now also requires a buckler. Grants 3 armor. Mana regen reduced. That's pretty good. Vlad's giving armor. I like it. Mechans now requires chainmail. The buckler no longer provides armor aura. Mana cost reduced. Recipe cost reduced. It's pretty okay. It gives you more armor for yourself. No armor for your team though. Guardian Greaves now also requires a buckler. Oh wow, you're gonna get a lot of armor then from Greaves, because it uses the chainmail component. Quelling Blade. I like it. Quelling Blade melee damage reduced. 13. Ouch. Orb of Venom cost reduced. Blow reduced as well though. This gives you, I think, a few more options for your starting item build. Ring of Regen, HP regen reduced. Thank you. I needed that. My man is Sing. Thank you so much for the resub, brother. Welcome back. A big patch, man. We've been going at it for 3.5 hours plus right now. Screw your carry living, you need to live. Exactly, Kalady, you know. So, Ring of Regen reduced probably means Hood also has less HP regen now, but that's okay. Sage Mask gets buffed a bit. Mango mana restore reduced by 10. Badge. I want to feed my carry mangoes, you know. Voodoo Mask, cost reduced. Spell lifesteal also reduced. Medallion of Courage. Mana regen increased a bit. Duration and cooldown increased from 7 to 12. Ooh. That's the first time they changed that. But for 12 seconds, you will lose your armor if you use it on somebody else, though. I guess it's still fine. Solar Crest, same thing. Instead of 7 seconds, it's 12 seconds. Spirit Vessel, mana regen increased. Should we refresh this? I'm afraid of what might happen if I refresh and it doesn't load fast enough. Because I would like to see the pictures of the items. Oh god. It's even worse. Oh yes, the items are back. No, it's good. Good. Spirit Vessel, mana regen increase. We gambled and it paid off. Mana regen increased. Yul's mana regen reduced. Wow, they actually nerfed Yul's, huh? Mana regen on it sucks a bit. Vanguard can now be disassembled. That's good. Crimson Guard active damage values increase. Wow, they buffed Crimson. Radiance no longer ignores ancient creeps. You can farm ancients with Radiance now. Holy shit. Pretty good buff for Radiance. Refresh Orb. Mana cost reduced. Yeah, they needed to do that. Refresh just costed way too much mana. Cooldown reduced as well. Whoa, they're buffing Refresher, man. They want the big teamfight plays. I like this change, honestly. Bring back the Warlock. Dagon. Recipe updated. Now requires Staff, Crown, and Recipe. Grants a lot of int, strength, and agility. I mean, it's just fine. It's just like they just changed the recipe on it. Pretty much the same. Claymore bonus damage reduced. And the cost reduced too. By 50 gold. So you can get Battle Fury a bit faster now. Just by 50 gold though. 50 gold for 1 damage. Worth it. Nullifier. Projectile speed increased. Shiva's Guard. Recipe cost reduced. Wow, they made Shiva's... They buffed Shiva's. I'm kind of surprised with that. Reaver cost reduced. Woo! Whoa! Yo! These things' prices are lower now. Butterfly is easier. E-Blade is easier to buy. Reaver. Satanic is kind of bad. We might actually end up seeing Heart of Taraz come back into play. Possibly. Mystic Staff costs more though. Ah, that's why they made Shiva's cost less, because of Mystic Staff price. Alright, neutral items. Finally, we're at the end, guys. One more lap, that's it. Reaction like they're 900 gold cheaper. Yo, that's a lot. 200 gold less for these items is big time, for sure. Fairies Trinket. Let's check it out. New items, tier 1. Fairies Trinket. Oh, I love tier 1 items, dude. 100 health, 5% spell amp, reduces mana cost by 5%. Bruh, this is like amazing item. Absolutely amazing item for so many heroes. Zeus, Storm, Lina, any int heroes. Amazing. Chipped Vest grants plus 3.5 HP regen and passively returns 26 damage to hero attackers and 13 to creeps. Bro, what? Yo, Spectre? Hello, Spectre? Want a chipped vest, Spectre? This is also really good for like Spectre, for example. Just casual HP regen is always really nice for heroes in general too. But returning damage for like some carries, pretty cool. Possessed Mask, 7 primary attributes and plus 7% lifesteal. It's okay. It's not the best item. But like, let's say a Void gets 7 agi and 7 spell lifesteal. That's not bad. They removed the Iron Talon. Yeah, that makes sense. Mango Tree's gone. Thank you. Item was Foreman Shield's gone too. These are definitely better than these three. These 3 items, they improved the tier 1 items for sure. Iron Talon going away is good because that item was just way too broken for carries. And the items that make up for it is like the Possessed Mask, right? That's pretty good for carries now. They can sustain themselves in the jungle. Chip Vest is also. Yeah, like stacks, tanks. Balance changes. Arcane Ring, cooldown increased. Ironwood, active cooldown also increased. They needed that for sure. I don't know about the Ironwood tree one though. Tier 2 items. Quicksilver Amulet. Plus 30% attack animation and projectile speed. Wait, let's just take a look at what got taken out. Clumsy Net Vampire Fans. Quicksilver Amulet. 30% attack animation and projectile speed. Plus 5% MS and plus 10 attack speed. If any of your abilities are on cooldown, you gain an additional plus 5% MS and plus 15 attack speed. Wow. Plus 5% MS. If any of your abilities are on cooldown. They get 10% movement speed. So a movement speed item. Interesting. Kind of interesting. It's hard for me to gauge right now how good this is, but it could be good on some heroes. Could be really good on some heroes like Shadow Fiend, for example. But yeah. Like his animations getting faster is a pretty big deal. Having 25 attack speed is nice. Bullwhip. Plus 3 HP regen and plus 3 mana regen. Can be cast on allies and grant them 16% movement speed and for 5 seconds. Or on enemies to slow them for 16% for 5 seconds. Wow. That's nice. That's actually really good, dude. I mean, it's a support item though, because you can't use it on yourself. You gotta use it on your teammate to buff them up. 12-second cooldown. Still pretty decent. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weak in some ways too, because it doesn't really provide you with a lot. But it's still kind of nice. I feel like it should be a lower cooldown, because the buff is only for 5 seconds. Clumsy Net was game changing. Vampire Fang's also gone. So the only lifesteal is from this item now. Before tier 3. Balance changes. Imclaw, cooldown reduced to 8. Essence Ring, health reduced. Okay, fair. Tier 3 items. Elven Tunic grants 26 attack speed, 16 evasion, 8 movement speed. 16 evasion. Wow, that's big. That's a freaking strong item, dude. 16 evasion and 8 movement speed alone is already really good. Then you get the additional attack speed. Cloak of Flames grants 5 armor, 10 magic resist, and a passive immolation aura dealing 45 damage per second. Bro, free radiance? It's like a free radiance. Actually, it's even better than radiance. Because I know it's like 45 damage, is less than radiance. Radiance is what, 60? But you get 5 armor and 10 magic resist. You're tanky too. Bro. Imagine this item on a Spectre. Spectre with plus radiance. And you get armor and magic resist. Bro, this is a sick item for any tanky hero. Any strength hero offlaner would want this. Any hero can go in. Like an Earth Spear would love this, right? Cloak is ideal for spec 100%. Ceremonial Robe grants 350 mana. Enemies in 1200 AoE have minus 10% status resistance and minus 10% magic resistance. It's a mediocre ass item. For tier 3? I mean, if this was a tier 2, I'd be like, yeah, that's okay. Tier 3? Pretty mediocre for sure. Like, minus 10 magic resist status resist is not that amazing. Psychic Headband grants 12% int and plus 12% int. Okay, so you get 12 int if you have like 100 int. Not a lot. And 100 cast range. Activate to push the target enemy 400 distance away from you. Oh, that's pretty cool for supports though. It's really good item for supports, I guess, to push them away from you. And cast range is 800 plus, so plus 100 with this. If you have like Aether Lens, hell of a lot more. Pretty decent item for supports. Overall, what did it repair out? Repair kit, God bless the I hate a repair kit. Craggy Coat and Fairy Fire. Okay. Alright, nothing of value was really lost, honestly. But I think Ceremonial Robe is pretty garbage. Balance changes. Telescope moved to tier 4. Are you serious? I mean, Telescope was kind of like a tier 4, honestly. Picketing Charm, cooldown reduced to 12. Okay. Tier 4 items. Penta Edge Sword provides 45 damage, plus 80 melee attack range, 20% chance to maim, reducing their movement speed by 20% and attack speed by 60 for 3 seconds. 80 melee attack range. And reducing their movement speed by 20% and attack speed by 60 for 3 seconds. Plus 45 damage is okay. I mean, this is not the best tier 4 items, but tier 4 don't really have a lot of damage item for carries anyway, I think. Stormcrafter grants 4 mana regen, zaps an enemy within 700 range of you every 3 seconds, dealing 200 damage and slowing by 40% for 0.3 seconds. Can be activated to cyclone yourself for 0.75 seconds. Okay. I mean, it's like a Leshrac Aghanim's kind of, like the old Leshrac Ags. I don't know what to think of this. Kind of weird, but it could be decent. Yeah. Weird item. Trickster Cloak grants 20% evasion, 20% magic resist, activate to become invisible for 6 seconds. Hold on, 25. 20% evasion and magic resist. I like the magic resist part, but these tier 4 items are so weird. What do they cycle out? Magic Lamp will not be missed. Will not be missed. Definitely will be missed. Will not be missed. These are pretty bad too. Like the tier 4 items don't even look that amazing, honestly. The new ones that they added. Can't say they're like super good, but this one is nice though. Like they become invisible for 6 seconds. That one's really nice. Balance changes. Telescope is a tier 4 now. Attack and cast range increase a bit. No longer affects non-player units. Flicker max blink range increased. No longer cost mana. Spell Prism cooldown to 18. Needed it. Cape damage reduced to 8%. Okay. Tier 5 items. Alright. We got a new item, Giant String. Plus 40 strength. Movement 60 movement speed. Ooh. Plus 60% model size. And can walk over any terrain. When standing on top of an enemy, 100 AoE deals 100% of your strength per second. Okay. Pretty funny. Pretty funny item. Book of Shadows. Plus 12 to all stats. Plus 400 night vision. Target an enemy, ally, or self. Causes the target to become untargetable, but also silenced, muted, and disarmed for 4 seconds. Applies a basic dispel. Cast range 700, cooldown 25. Okay, so you pretty much take someone out of the game for 4 seconds. You can either save them in a black hole, in a ravage, or you can stop an enemy from doing anything for 4 seconds, from attacking or something. That's a pretty good item. Book of Shadows is really good. Cycled out the Woodland Striders and Trident. Yeah, these will not be missed. Balance changes to Ballista. Damage increased. Ex Machina armor increased. Active no longer has a mana cost. Cooldown reduced 30. That's pretty nice. Seer Stone now has an active that reveals a target 800 area of the map for 5 seconds. Enemies can see the area is revealed. Yeah, that's pretty good. Seer Stone was already a very good item. Force Boots, now a unit target ability with 750 cast range. Push range increased from 600 to 750. Cooldown reduced to. Book of the Dead, bonus health increased to 100%. Oh god, those little guys are really strong, dude. Holy snap. But I mean, this item was like kind of bad. That's a tier 5, honestly. But it's really good. Mirror Shield, all stats reduced to 16. Stygian, bonus attack damage reduced. Oh my god, there's also some general updates. Alright, well, in terms of neutrals, I'm kind of disappointed. I think there's like a couple really good ones. Like, for example, these are pretty decent. This is like, I'm not too sure. The Cloak of Flames seems ridiculously OP. Elven Tunic is okay too. And that's pretty much it. Alright, general updates. Game now starts at nighttime and turns to day once creeps spawn, okay? Neutral creeps no longer increases their bounty over the course of the game. Neutral creeps no longer increase their bounty over the course of the game. Neutral stack gold bonus reduced. Well, they nerf stacking big time and jungling. Roshan armor growth increased. Harder to kill a bit. Radiant Ancient Cap is now easier to stack. Thank you. Added lore to all items. Rearrange some items in the shop. When combining items, will attempt to be placed into the slot of their component that has the most similar active effect. For example, Magic Wand will combine onto Magic Stick. Bloodthorn will combine onto. And neutral item balance. Neutral Ancient magic resistance reduced to 50%. Oh wow, you can do magic damage to ancients now. Ancient Thunder High Frenzy ability no longer interrupts movement. Slam does okay. Nothing really interesting here. Fireball cooldown. Alpha Wolf unit level increased from 4 to 5. Oh damn. It's gonna be harder for Chen to take that early on. Ghost base attack time increased, so its attack slower because it was so strong. Holy crap, guys. We got through it all. 3 hours and 46 minutes it took to get through all this. Shout out to those who were here from the beginning till the end. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Catch up.